Hello guys, welcome to episode number, I think we're on episode 32, I believe. Actually, episode 43 guys of MLB 22 The Show. Every 2 hours plus, every Saturdays and Sunday mornings for our awesome popular community. Today's date is January 28th, 2023. I am your popular host, Zach Dawson, for our 386 miles and our exciting followers. If you guys want to catch more MLB 22 every Saturdays and Sundays for 2 hours plus, pretty much for every weekend of this year of 2023, you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Just remember, love, support, and respect is the key to awesome and creative in our power, where we made exciting new companions along with our 286 mods as well, pretty much one step at a time. You guys also have your handsome, popular host, that's me guys, Zach Dawson, from Titanic. Not anywhere else, but keep it right off the bat, where we meet exciting new people, guys, one step at a time. And anytime we manage to meet new community members, new companions, looking for 386 mods, in one place, in one awesome community that's popular than ever. Pretty much in my highest achievements between 2 apps out of the 5. Pretty much accounts in between. Is all we gotta do, guys, is say follow and say on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. REDDIT. Not much anything else on this, pretty much on an average Saturday morning. Keep anything else in the book. Anything else in between. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a nice YouTube poll. It's involving HBO Max. I'm trying to think of a nice poll. While we're at it, you guys have an account on Twitter today. You guys can share me out and follow me on Twitter. Me guys, Zach Dawson. What's up, Tyrone Howard? Good morning. Make a love shout out, sir. That's my partner. With our 386 mods and our followers. If you guys also got my community post, pretty much from last night, the connection was being pretty much foiled. But I plan to probably restart it. Restart the return of Kingdom Hearts next Thursday and Fridays. Just to give you guys the info. The first season in the books. Damn, I almost missed that. For The Last of Us.
Did you call me sir? I'm women lol.
Oh, woman, it's okay, partner. For The Last of Us. The Last of Us S1. And getting a S2. What are your thoughts? You guys can find me on Twitter, follow and share me out, Zach Dawson. Over 4 years on Twitter, over 6 on YouTube, and my love and I today. She's got one big thing going on here today. That would be pretty much watching a basketball game between 2 baseball teams here in the state. I mean, it would have been nice to really only spend 30 or 25, but not really. What are your thoughts on the show? But also, guys, it's more to really, what are your thoughts on it? Awesome. We got to spend 2043. It's good. Normal. But all you guys gotta do is inform your name and how long you've been active on Twitter. Just follow and share, guys, with our awesome, popular community. Never give up, never surrender, stay awesome and creative, and what's more, handsome. Handsome guys like Squidward from SpongeBob SquarePants or whatever. But that's exactly the first one, guys. Number 2. If you have a gaming account like Steam, and sports, music, RPGs, action adventure, shooting. Any action adventure that's packed with combat, entertainment, a lot of popularity, the same way at the same time. You're welcome to use any 2 transactions, one of the few. Welcome to use your own credit card or go after Steam gift cards. As much as you need to. You guys already know my only account is me, guys, Zach Dawson93. And that's how we manage to always meet and greet exciting new people. that can be involved from around the world with our 386 mods and our followers. Let's to really have punctuation, have awesomeness, have control with loving, caring, and supportive. They keep it right off the bat, and to make sure that our security stays right where it's at. What's more to infiltrate? Pretty much anything else spectacular and amazing. Um, you guys, you're welcome to use your own Steam gift cards, 20s, 50s, or 100s, as much as you want, and also credit cards too. Like the first entry up for grabs on a Saturday morning, guys, is RPGs. If you guys are having a big interest of RPGs like Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed Mirage is coming out this year, probably soon rather than later. Depending if E3 may have something. I mean, I think it'll be a little astounding if they announce a release date for Assassin's Creed Mirage. But I don't normally love and enjoy Assassin's Creed. Always have and always will. No matter what happens, guys, I've always been a pretty good fan of RPGs ever since I was just a kid. Um, but yeah,
Blood.
Diablo, anything else that's more to take in. Soak right in, absorb, pump right out, and anything else that's more to enjoy. But a big thing, guys, ever since I was only just a kid to begin. Any sports like baseball, football, if you're playing Madden or volleyball, soccer, tennis, guys, you find those games as well. Now, by the time I was playing sports, I got started since I was just a teenager. I've been enjoying them, and I've always thought Madden was going to be my very first one, but it's not. Baseball is the top seed. It's my top priority. Maybe playing season replays on my PC, or pretty much just to rewrite history on my phone a little bit more. But I plan to get back to my baseball replays, hopefully today, and also probably this weekend too. But we'll see what happens, and my love has a basketball thing to go through today. Pretty much later on, it's gonna be starting early this afternoon today, guys, around 12:30, probably like 12. Um, I think we're still gonna be having a late supper tonight, pretty much here in OHIO. Let's keep anything under control, everything else more soothing, and that does not have to escape if you're playing a nice game. Compared to action adventure, guys, or any shooting RPG that can benefit you with awesome gameplay, graphics, and pretty much its popularity itself. It's all good. You guys can find me, guys, Zach Dawson93. You're handsome, unique, popular creator. Only guys from Titanic only. Not any other movies to attach it and grow. You guys have an account also on Instagram. You guys want some help and also popularity, and also want likes, support, comments, views, and watch hours. You guys seen over 4K on watch hours and over 1,000 followers. The man that we're talking about is Kevin. He's awesome, very nice, and he's very colorful. He comes in every couple days, pretty much every week, just to send me out on Reddit, and pretty much say what up. But he's a very tender guy. He's happy and he's on top of things like I am, the way you guys are the same way. He doesn't give up, guys. Does not give up from a fight, but he finds a way to get the job done. I mean, just like I normally try to. I mean, he tells me I'm live 24/7, but I'm gonna be finding a job very soon, guys, between searching. But I'll answer off when I have preparations that are pretty much personal. They're pretty much important with our awesome community. But, we're gonna be prepared. You guys will have the same thing, and anything else is more extra and much more often. So if you guys want any other stuff, you guys want to call Kevin and myself, or coordinate it on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit only. But if you guys need two extras, popularity and some help, you're welcome to check out the lucky man, Kevin, 24/7. Also, guys, my second rose, Hannah, and pretty much Sony's adventures. And the most marvelous, handsome creator, guys, and that is Running Egg. He has a pretty good accent the way I do when it comes to movies or TV shows. Whatever's more to its liking, between an accent, between language, and which I know you normally guys do, with our 386 mods and our companions. That's why it's been over 6 years on Twitter. Actually, oh no, I'm pretty much switched back. Over 6 years on YouTube and 4 on Twitter. That's to keep the counting moving. But alrighty, guys. Just remember, love, support, and respect is the key. See awesome and really creative. And now it's power. Where we made exciting new community members and our companions one at a time. Guys want shoutouts, so the best way to hang through. And anything else to really belong in it. And you guys can vote the new one. You guys can vote Orlando 38 or Sailor Moon. Whatever's good for you. Just remember, guys, myself, your popular host, Zach Dawson, is the most marvelous popular name of all time.
Hello, Jack.
Besides the other movies, but only Titanic. That's more awesome, popular, making a little over $2.2 billion, and once Avatar 2 might be reaching that. Between that and Avengers Endgame. But I will say, guys, the very first Avatar has the highest total. What's up, Gangsman? Make a love shout out. How you doing? Welcome back. How pretty your image really is. About 386 mods and our followers. This is very nice, guys. Check her out. Without 386 mods and our followers. But alrighty, guys. The most very important thing with our awesome community, with our 386 mods and our followers, is you guys know what they are. As we watch videos in full, like, support, and comment, share and follow me, guys, Zach Dawson, your handsome, popular creator of all time for Titanic. The media apps is Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. Alrighty, guys. Today we got Game 2 of a 3-game series. Plus, guys, every 19 to 20, a handful of IGN news with our awesome community. And your handsome, popular host, guys, me, Zach Dawson, JackDawson. Not too hard to really find, involving our popular community. But our 386 mods and our companions. What's up, Mandy Kuss? Make a love shout out. Welcome. It's nice to see my Mets are looking to get back to winning after losing to a pretty much a real good team. That's the Mariners from last weekend, losing 6-0. My Mets guys have 2 more games hosting the Mariners to get back and catch up the first place Atlanta Braves, and then hosting a 4-game series, which is going to be tough to occupy with my Mets, and that's going to be with the Cardinals. So the matchup today, guys, is Marco Gonzalez for the Mariners, and for my Mets. Right now, guys, my replay record's 20-19, and our starting pitcher is David Peterson. Hopefully everything else can stick out for a little bit. But I did have a good night's sleep, guys, yesterday. Work was good, and doesn't need a motive or anything else, but I mean, my lovely fun we had. We also had another 2 hours, guys, from last night. Apparently, she did not go to basketball and pretty much basketball practice prior to that one thing involving this week, but apparently, guys, the snow is finally going to be calming down, so that's a good thing. Remember, guys, it is Game 2 at Citi Field with our awesome community today. You guys only recall baseball is every 2 hours plus. I know baseball's begun plenty of popularity the same way. So today, guys, we're going to get the Mets on track. The starting pitcher for my Mets is David Peterson. And on the replay, he is 1-1, 1 win, 1 loss, with an alright average, guys, of 261. As you guys can see below his name, is my man Max Scherzer, one of the best starters of all time. He always is and always will be. He knows how to get the job done the same way at the same time, and doesn't have very much craziness to begin either way. And alrighty guys, here we go. Here's the starting lineup for my Mets. Just to name a few, every weekend. Leading off first guys will be second baseman Luis Guillorme. Brandon Nimmo is batting second at right. First baseman Pete Alonso is pretty good. He's got 8 homers guys, a little higher than the others. He's batting third at first. Eddie Davis at DH. Eduardo Escobar is pretty good. He's batting fifth at third. Dominic Smith at center, with Cuthart at left. Francisco Lindor at short. And batting ninth, guys, the catcher is too much need to. So other than that, guys, I'm sleeping quite well, and the reason why my opponent did not have basketball yesterday is pretty much, I'm pretty sure it's probably its temperature, probably something else rather. But
MLB The Show.
I don't think anything else is going to mess up for her today. I mean, since we're finally on the weekend, I'm still going to be finding a job, guys, probably this current week. Or depending if there's no delay or anything else truthful. But I think we should be okay. So that way I can rock and roll. And no like the Bee Gees or Guns N' Roses or Metallica. Alrighty guys, down to business. Starting pitcher, we're going to get my Mets back on track. Number 23 guys, with 1 win and 1 loss, start number 7. There he is guys, David Peterson. And leading off first guys, for the Mariners. Top of the first will be Julio Rodriguez. He'll be facing guys my starter, David Peterson. Remember guys, the replay for Julio is batting .279. That's going to be a strike to begin. So that's what my Mets really need to do, guys, is get back to winning and make sure it's not anything sloppy. Well guys, 1 strike. Peterson will set the target to Rodriguez. That'll be strike number 2, guys. Normally, you guys do not see a batter swing below. Swing below or have something to really work with, you know, it's like something that can draw attention and pretty much get something thick, something better. Well guys, Peterson, we're going to make short work today. And that's going to be foul on a sinker, does not. But guys, the plan for me today is... There's really not very much. My opponent was asking if I was busy today. I'm like, not very much. Why? And then he went on to say, guys, the following. I mean, I told him I said I had the 2 items from Amazon for him. And I really do. And that's going to be a base hit, guys, to center field. And here come the Mariners. That's exactly what they did last week. And that's a double to center, guys, who come to Mariners. Pretty much a sizable opportunity already. This is different. Okay, guys, Buddy on at second, nobody out. Next batter is J.P. Crawford. That's going to be foul to left. So back to what I was saying, guys. I told my very first rose, my first fiance, that I told her, I said I got the 2 items from Amazon ready. And she asked me why I did not bring the items last night. I'm like, I told her I said I was going to go pretty much backtrack and get them. But she told me don't worry about it, stuff happens. Yes, Peterson thought it worked, and he does not. That's 1 ball and 2 strikes. J.P. Crawford, guys, is batting .300 now. Buddy on at second, nobody out. Well, guys, Peterson will pitch to Crawford. And back to what they did last week, guys. That is a base hit to center to left field.
He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
That's going to be a double to left field. Just dang. And the run will score, guys. Here come the Mariners. It's like the Mets are still having problems a little bit. I mean, that's always been the case, guys. The Mets won 2 straight last week. And then, actually, pretty much the previous. And then, doesn't seem to have anything else either. Next batter, guys, is Ty France. That's going to be a ball to begin. But you guys want to start out early. If you're playing a home team or trying to get back to winning ways. So that's the best way to just spell right in and not have anything else to trigger. Because the guys will pass to France. That's foul on the sinker. Well, alrighty, guys, on a Saturday morning, we got some nice news to talk about today. But if it wasn't for the stupid connection guys from yesterday, for me bringing Kingdom Hearts back, pretty much it's gonna be back next Thursday and Fridays, guys, since it was due to the fact with the wind. We got Peterson will pitch to France, foul on a sinker. We're gonna avoid something different. Pretty much assault to injury.
The 1-2.
But we got some nice news to talk about this morning, guys. Today's date is January 28th, 1/28, 2023. But alrighty, guys, as always, the awesome part is love, support, and respect is the key. The awesome and creative announces power. But we meet exciting new people, guys, longing for 386 bonds the same way at the same time. Never give up, guys, never surrender. Just stay awesome, creative, and entertaining. Let's be very comfortable, have a nice warm on your bands, something more suitable, something to really draw a lot of attention, and a lot of accumulation as well. Thank also, guys, it's the most unique, awesome, popular name of all time. And that's out number one, guys. Good solid strikeout. Next batter, guys, is Mitch Haniger. He gets a foul to left field. So Votto on at second, guys, with one out. Thus to really begin and not have anything else out of reach. Only from Titanic. Another, guys, with valid 386 mods and other exciting followers today. Anytime we manage to meet new community members, new friends, one at a time, guys, not like anything else. All we need to do is say and follow and Sam on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. And that's going to be a ground ball to start, guys. Lindor gets there, points the base runner, throws the first at Alonso, and that's exactly what he needs, guys, a ground out. And that's the second out of the inning. I don't think the Mets are going to allow any more runs to score right now. As long as everything else is handled and have anything else to benefit and not go above average and unique. But anything else is more to favoritism and exploration. Well, guys, batting fifth, stepping up will be Tom Murphy. Batting 295, guys, 5 homers, 21 RBIs driven in. That's Peterson will pitch to Tom. That's going to be on ball to begin. Well, guys, Tigers beat the Orioles today, 1-0. With our awesome community, just to name a few and have a lot of refinement. We got guys on account on Twitter today. Got some Sam me out and follow me on Twitter, Zach Dawson. The most gifted popular name of all time. I'm gonna be reaching 5 years, guys, coming up pretty much the same month and date. And that would be, guys, in July of this year. So that's gonna be the highest I've ever had. 5 years, guys, on Twitter by then, and also 7 years by then with YouTube. My girl Tita Gale, how you doing? Let's pay someone to make short work, and he does not. Almost a hit by Pitts, but he does avoid that. That's 2-2 count. Peter Sam will pitch to Murphy. That's 3 balls and 2 strikes now. But for now, guys, it's been over 6 years on YouTube and over 4 years on Twitter. Once, guys, my love and I. 2043 days. That's a walk, guys. David Peterson, tough feeling the hype that much. With the 1-1 at second, guys, for the advancement, here come the Mariners.
Here's Jesse Winker.
Alright, guys, 2 outs first and second. Next batter's that's Winker. Well, guys, Marlins up 5-4, hosting the Brewers today. Glad to see Reds up 2-1 at the Pirates as well.
2 outs.
We guys spent 2,043 days between my love and I. Well, we're still thinking about, guys, having this business dinner tonight. Even though it's going to be a late one. Once everybody's been having pretty much late lunches, late supper, late breakfasts, whatnot. That's going to be a ground ball to right, guys. Cross the lines with first. And that's a good thing. Keep it right instead, and don't have anything else to really have anything else impossible or jeopardize. But okay, guys, We go to bottom of the first inning.
We go to the bottom of the first.
See if my Mets can get
and
on it.
Today's starter,
It's game 2, guys, at City Field.
And Singy, it's unique
And number
these
7,
days,
guys,
but he's
Marco
more of a
Gonzalez
pitch-to-contact
will be a
type
starting
of guy.
pitcher today for Seattle.
He doesn't rely too
Got 2
heavily
wins
on
and
the
4 losses.
strikeout. He knows he
And
needs
leading
to
off
miss
first,
barrels,
guys,
get
bottom of the
some
first
soft
will be Louis
contact, let the
Guillorme
defense
for my
do
Mets.
work behind him. And I think a guy like
He's batting
that can keep
231,
a
guys.
good tempo,
7
don't give
RBIs
hitters time
driven in.
to adjust or think. They can
And
do
that's a good way to
game.
start, guys. That is a base hit to left field. Peng Boggs, what's up, partner? How you doing?
His rounds during
Welcome back to our awesome community. Sandalo Metzke, making love shout out. Guys, like, support. Remember, guys, get those thumbs up for our awesome community. We've got 386 miles and our followers. Thank you, Peng, for voting. Well, guys, if it wasn't for the chance stopping yesterday, you guys would have received an out 125 to 1.3 plus. I'm kidding, Heart, so I decided to bring that back in return. Next battle, guys, is Brandon Nemo. And that's gonna be, that's bad news, guys, that's a fly out to center. And that's the first down of the inning. That's a really abbreviate and take anything else tender.
Here's a Mets lineup now.
And that's the first down of the inning.
So far
Oh,
this
awesome
year.
community today. Oh, it's okay, Ping. No problems. I mean, I'm off every weekend, so. You know what they say, if work comes first, making the cash happens. Between paying bills, something you want, or just to take it one step at a time. It's all good. I mean, everybody has to work on the weekends, but normally I don't, under consideration. Guys, here comes the power hitter, Pete Alonso. That's ground ball to short, throws to second, throws to first base. Double play, guys. Not what my Mets wanted to do. So
And the
that's
Mets, nothing.
out of talent and out of consideration. Alright guys, since we're done with Twitter, let's have an account on Steam. Any sports, music, RPGs, action
Here in
adventure,
Queens,
and shooting.
all set for the start of the inning.
We're gonna
This
look
is
me up,
Kyle
guys.
Lewis.
Jack Dawson 93. Your favorite popular creator.
Peterson
Jack Dawson 93, guys, is my only, pretty much only my current
Here's
name
the strike.
account.
He needs a quick 1, 2, 3.
I've actually been
this
on
time
Steam
around.
for a
Last
while.
inning,
And since
a
I've
lot of
received this
pitches.
PC, pretty much as a high hundreds bid, coming in at Walmart back then. Anything else that's more to enjoy.
The 0-1.
That's why I've been enjoying RPGs ever since I was a
Swing and a
kid.
miss.
You know,
As he was out
but if
front
you're looking
that
to do
time.
any spending,
Ty
guys,
Washington
between
with
one
home plate
or two
duties in this
ideas,
one.
Little bit of a low
welcome to use
zone
one
move,
credit card or
Nothing
grab the Steam
crazy,
gift
though.
cards.
Pitchers,
20s,
they work
50s, or
consistently
100s,
down
same
around
point
the knees and
at the
are
same
able to
time.
command their off-speed
You guys
stuff.
can buy
Seem to
any
have some
games
pretty
you
good
want.
success with him back there
Between
behind the
any
plate.
Zens, we look for you. Guys, Peterson, we're gonna make short work. He does
Next
not.
offering is fouled back.
And
First,
Kyle
the
Lewis,
players
guys,
ever change
leads
their
off for the
approach in
Mariners.
meaningful ways
Batting
based
234.
on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware
Guys, on the two
of
strikes,
tendencies
Peterson
so
will
you're not
pitch to
that
Kyle.
surprised?
I'd say the latter.
Swing and a
because
miss,
pitcher's
guys.
gotta pitch to his
Deal,
strengths
no more
regardless. The
dilly-dallying.
hitter's
He
gotta
struck
hit
him
to
out,
his
guys.
strengths.
That's
So
work by
you're
Peterson.
aware of it,
That's
but you
out number
have to
one.
Just hunt for what you can handle.
But if you
Here's the
guys
third
really
baseman,
enjoy RPGs
Eugenio
like Final
Suarez.
Fantasy, Assassin's
One
Creed,
home
God of War Ragnarok,
for his career. That
God of
one's
War
in there
Ragnarok, guys, is
0-1.
badass as we
As
speak.
the
It's
game
every
has
3 days
moved
to 4 days a
along, we
week.
see more
Every
and
single week,
more
guys, 3 to 4.
information
It's one of the
supplied
best
by
games I've ever had.
I've been in clubhouses where
Compared
they
to
have
Elden
pictures of
Ring,
all 4 guys,
winning the 2022
nicknames,
guys Game of the Year.
hometowns, and as well
I don't know if I'm going
hobbies
back to
listed,
Elden
just
Ring
so you
soon.
can kinda small
That's why I'm
talk
going to
the
be focusing
entire
on game stuff
That's
after
great.
I obtain a job for
Definitely not going to make
us.
his highlight tape.
Pretty much here in the community. With our awesome community.
Here comes a pitch.
Guys, Peterson looking to make short work. He does not. Expected, guys, is Eugenio Suarez. Spending 227 on the replay. And I think it's 4 homers and 11 runs driven in. Well, guys, Peterson will pitch to Suarez. Swing and a miss, guys.
and he
Chop,
struck
chop.
him out.
Back-to-back
2 down.
strikeouts.
Been a pretty rough
And that's
start
the
to this
second out of
series
the
for him
inning,
to
guys.
play.
That's
3
very
strikeouts
charming.
in the first game yesterday.
It's like if you
Another
got
one
a run
right there.
scored,
They've clearly
you
got a
want
great
your
plan
starting
for how
pitcher
deal
to
with
take
this guy
advantage.
right now.
do as best you can, make sure everything is going your way. And don't have anything else that
2
can
outs, base is empty.
slip
Here's
and
Adam
slide, though.
Frazier.
So you guys can check out RPGs anytime you want. I've always been a big fan, guys, ever since I was
First
just a kid.
offering, misses
I
the
love them. A lot of exploration, level ups, battles, and pretty much romanticness, too. That's why an RPG possibly deserves that. Coming out of Squeenix and
The
also
wind and the pitch.
any any other developer guys also when it comes to
Swings and
creating
pulls it foul
RPGs.
to the right side.
What else is there? Sports like Madden, baseball, racing,
The 1-1.
soccer. Pretty much checking out the new
foul ball.
Dead Space game, guys. I've heard some good things about it. Don't know if I'm going to maybe get it. I think one of these days I will. Make sure there's no problems or concerns. I mean, I didn't give you guys my opinion. That's ground ball to sort, guys.
And that will end the inning.
Tosses it,
Nobody
throws
left
the
for
first to
Seattle.
Alonso.
They lead it 1-0.
Spells an end, and it is. And the side is retired. We're going to bottom the second inning, guys. Game 1. Actually, guys, the score is 1-0 Mariners.
Welcome
Game
back.
2 at
Now
City
it's
Field.
The DH, J.D. Davis.
Anything else that could really cope? I've always been a big fan, guys, of not just RPGs when I was a kid, but also 9 times out of 10 doing sports when I was a teen. I doing baseball a little extra,
And the pitch.
and that's what I normally do
That
with
one misses.
football. I used to do golf in the past with the PS2, but I've always thought having a backspin shot,
The pitch.
when it comes to having any stroke, really helps out its cause. So those are my top 2 Zazries of all time. So you guys have checked me out, Zach Dawson 93. If you guys have any questions that needs to be answered. And
Bounce
that's
back
gonna
to the
be
mound.
that's gonna be a
Frazier
ground ball
will
behind
throw to
second.
first.
Close to
One up, one
first.
down.
And Davis is out, guys. That's 1 away. It's like Davis thought he had a base hit. He almost did, but then was got the
Eduardo
outage.
Escobar, El Caballo up to him.
And in second place, guys, tied. Here comes number 10, guys, Eduardo Escobar. So 7 homers, guys, 17 RBIs driven in. Spending 222. We'll be facing Marco
And that's in there
Gonzalez.
for strike 1.
Eduardo, guys, is one of those batters that he can try to smoke the ball.
The pitch.
Same with Pete Alonso, but he doesn't waste any time. Just waits for its pitch and tries to do as best as he can to really get something to swing on. My guys, Escobar can avoid short work.
And
He
1
does.
2.
That's 1 ball and 2 strikes off the bat. Not anything else aggressive or disappointing. You guys have an account also on Instagram.
At the belt.
That's to check out Kevin.
Bounce
And that's going to
down
be, once
short.
again, guys, ground ball to short.
To first.
That's going to be a
2
ground
up, 2
out
down.
to short, guys, to first.
Start. He's really cruising out there.
And it's already out number
He's got a
2.
chance to get through these first 2
I mean, I don't think the Mets have
innings. Pitches.
lost a lot of
That
its
can set him
mojo.
up to go deep into this game.
If it wants an Austin Powers with
Dom
Mike
Smith
Myers, or
stands in.
there's one movie with Michael Caine. That one, guys, is Austin Powers Gold Member. Now, I think Mike Myers will be making one more Austin Powers movie.
First pitch.
It's not
and
been
that's in for a
confirmed
strike.
exactly. I mean, he's getting up in his 50s farm line, late 40s. Next batter, guys, is Dominic Smith, spending 204 on the replay,
On the ground, right side.
and that's ground ball to right.
Tosses to
Throws
first.
to first base.
And that ends the inning.
And once
Nothing
again,
doing
guys,
for
the
Mets.
sign is retired.
They trail here.
Can really
1-0.
hang tough though. Or balance it. But on that, guys, while we're at it, I mean, if we got, guys can check out Kevin.
On to the third
Over
inning.
5 years
And
plus and
now,
over 2 years
Julio
plus on his backup
Rodriguez.
account with YouTube. Just on YouTube, guys, just be sure and more confident. We have each other, guys, on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. Minus
First pitch
TikTok
doesn't
and
find the
Snapchat.
zone.
Just to name a few. If you guys want personal needings, guess what, my Kevin, along with popularity and some help. And that's going to be a line drive to
Here's a
left field,
rocket
guys.
out to left.
Awesome catch by Mark
Pulls it in for
Conha.
the out.
Mark Conha, guys, gets a nice catch to deep left. Does a nice job getting it. And that's the
J.P.
first down of the
Crawford
inning.
Up next for the Mariners.
Nice work. As long as we're not watching a Chevy Chase movie, it's better than nothing. But if you guys want like support, comments, views, and
Now,
popularity,
the first pitch
that's
misses
well
for
my
ball
Kevin.
1.
He's awesome, guys. Very aggressive. He's very nice. Love this guy. He does
Left-hand
everything
batter
for us.
waits.
Does everything for me as best as he can. I mean, he's not absolutely nothing. It's not even fake, but he's awesome. He's one of the best creators of all time. Along with our 386 mods, exciting
A foul
followers
ball makes
today.
it 1-2.
That's why in baseball, you guys get 2 hours plus every weekend.
Pitch.
Don't ever go Harry Potter. I was thinking about probably doing a new episode down the road.
Nimmo racing
Now,
over to
guys,
make
it's a
the
fly out
catch.
to right
He caught
field.
that one off the end just
And
a
that
little bit.
is
Couldn't
the
quite
second
barrel
out of the
it up
inning.
enough to really drive it.
You want to talk about having your team back in the running.
2 outs, base is empty.
Doesn't
And
need
now
anything
for
else that's
Seattle,
more
Ty
suitable.
France.
Nothing else to really infiltrate, as long as it's lightness instead of darkness. Whatever's more suitable to the status. For anything else in return. We got two camps a man, that's 0 for 1, and that's
First
Ty
pitch,
France
and he just
to begin
misses.
with. Whatever you guys want to check out, Kevin, the best chance for you is 24 7 days a week, but with our 386 miles and our followers.
Good eye
Also, guys,
right
my
there.
second row is
He's
Hana
been ranking in recent
and
games, and
so
a
guys,
big
who else?
reason why
Sony's
getting ahead
Adventures.
in counts. He's
And
been
about
able to do that
24/7, guys,
consistently,
is the
and you
awesome
see the
creator
results.
himself, and that's running it.
2-0.
RUNNYEZZ.
This one popped
Well,
up.
guys, that's gonna be a pop
Settles
out to
underneath it.
the mound. Peterson
Puts the
gets there,
squeeze
makes
on
the
it,
catch,
and that's the
and
inning.
that's it. Well done.
Mariners
My
go
brother
down quietly there.
Killen
They
good
lead
morning,
it
sir.
1-0.
How you doing? Make a love shout out, brother. Well, along with our 386 miles and our followers. Hey, Killen, did you get a chance to check
Back
out
here
Dead
at Citi
Space
Field. Here's Mark
for
Canha.
the PS5? Or you're not going to be able to probably witness it. I mean, like I said, guys, I've heard some pretty good things about Dead Space.
Gonzalez. Back to
I thought it
work.
was going to be a terrible game at
There's the
first,
strike.
but, I mean, since it saw the 9 out of 10 this week, why not? SSC, make a love shout out, brother. How you doing? About 386 mods and our companions. Just remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. See awesome and creative, and now it's power. And that's a strikeout, guys, for Mark Conhoff. He leads off for the Mets today.
That was a very hittable
And there you go,
pitch.
guys.
Right
Not
over
a good
the
start.
heart of the plate,
And
and
it's
I
the
know
first
that
down of the
he's
inning.
kicking himself right now. Would like to get that
If
pitch
I didn't
in.
like it,
Just pulled the string on
move
it,
on to the
and
next one.
interception gets him the K.
Keep yourselves on deck.
Now it's Frankie
And having an
Lindor.
awesome hand.
The switch hitter batting right. And there's
Just
a
remember, guys,
foul
we want
ball.
shoutouts are always the best way to make it happen. And you guys can vote on Land a Whole New World at 38. Thinking on Sailor Moon instead of The Greatest Showman. So that's always something to think about. Love and I will take it on this talent show on April 16th.
Next
So
one
we got some
misses.
time to probably
1-1.
pep up. And pretty much satisfy everything, but not yet. Well, guys, one more
One
count
down,
comes
base
from
is
Cisco
empty.
Andorra.
And a count
Foul on a
1-2.
sinker. It's 1-2 count. 1-2 count already. The guys, Red Sox up 3-0 at the Rangers. Swing and a miss,
Struck him
guys.
out. Back-to-back
Out number
strikeouts.
2 already.
Really love the pitch sequence
Well,
right
the
there. I'm
Mariners,
telling you what,
well,
pitcher
apparently,
and
guys, the
catcher on
Mariners had
same
the only
page right
runs
now.
last week. So that's been the only problem for New York, to be honest, and that's something else more aggressive and tender.
Tomas Nido at the plate.
But on the guys, just remember Zach Dawson is the most popular name
In
of all
there
time.
for strike
We're from
one.
Titanic. Me guys, your popular host that does not stand in the way, but gives you what you want. Never give up, guys. Never surrender. Let's see awesome and creative. More entertaining the same way. With our 386 mods, guys, with our
And
awesome
down the
community,
lefty.
along with our
And a
300,
foul ball.
along with, like I said, 386 mods and our followers, in this awesome popular community. The most very important thing. Me too. We're gonna make one start work.
Next
He
offering
does.
misses.
That's a ball and 2
1-2
strikes
to
now.
count.
That's why the Mets have 2 outs already. Reds up 6-2, guys, at the Pirates. Guys, Marco will pitch the need to.
Now one
2-2
miss.
count, guys. Can spell it in for any, pretty much for anyone, at least. But more importantly, guys, we
2-2.
watch videos in full,
And that's
like,
down and
support,
away.
and comment.
Recognize that
Share and
changeup
follow,
right
guys,
out of
on
the hand.
Twitter,
Just spin it.
Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and just Reddit.
Ripped on the ground
And
to
that's going to be a
second.
ground ball to
Dives,
right.
and he
Ball gets
can't
away from him
hang
a little
on.
bit, and that's a base hit to
Fantastic
right,
effort,
guys.
But that extends the inning.
Basic guys on the decision.
Cookie down the middle. I mean, those
Me too,
are
need to
runs
get
you
something
dream
for the
about.
Mets, guys,
Always
instead
you're
of
just hoping
one
you
team
can
running
get
away
one
with
right
that.
down the middle, not a whole lot of
Farmer
velocity,
gets an infield
right
hit
on
to right
top.
field. And too much need to, guys. It's something to really
Here's
take
Luis
in,
Guillorme.
soak right up.
Kind of a throwback. No
Alright,
batting
guys, 2
gloves.
outs, right around at first against Luis Guillorme. It's 1 for 1 on the replay.
Center field.
And that's going to be bad news, guys.
Rodriguez
That's going to be a
on his
fly
way
up to
over.
center.
Racing,
He'll get to it,
the
makes the catch, and the sign is
And that'll do
retired.
it. Mets leave one. They
So
still
alrighty,
trail
guys, let's see
1-0.
what we have today. We have 19 to 20, guys. With our 386 mods on our followers, a handful of news, with our 386 mods,
Back here at the ballpark, John
with our
Shelby
awesome
with
community,
Chris Singleton,
and your
and set to
favorite
lead off the
popular
fourth,
creator,
Mitch
guys, me,
Haniger.
Zach Dawson, only. So guys, if it wasn't for the Tan Ham stopping yesterday, pretty much one damn thing to the other, it would have been another chapter, probably another story. Let's not end up
The wind of
playing
the pitch.
pretty badly or anything else to stand on.
And first
Well, guys,
off,
Vince
Randy's
Haniger
fouled
wins off for the Mariners right now, top of the fourth. Well, guys, Peterson will pitch to Haniger. He's 0 for 1, guys, on the replay. That's going to be a foul to right field this time. That's an either motive, guys. Motive or transitioning.
And a pitch.
Guys, Peterson, we're going to make solid work. And
that
he does
one
not. That's a
fouled
foul on the sinker again. So, let's see what kind of news we got from
And
you guys
the
here today. About 386 mods and our followers.
Fought off
Today's
foul.
date today, guys, on Saturday morning. For baseball 2 hours plus every weekend. January
Wide to kick
28th,
the pitch.
2023.
Swing,
Swing and a miss, guys. Peterson
And
says,
he's down
I
on
fooled you.
strikes.
Get
And
out of my
one away.
stadium. And get out of my alley.
So here's
That's the
Murphy
first
now.
out of the inning, guys. More thankful and much needing. Well, okay, guys, let's see what we have today. Ranking the best and worst foods, guys. You're welcome to check out my awesome community 13 hours ago involving Super Nintendo World.
Hit
And
hard on
unlike
the
Mario,
ground
guys,
to
that's a
short.
ground ball to the left. Shortstop and Doran's
Lindor
there.
on to first.
So it's
Two quick
pretty much
outs here
throw
in the top of
something
the fourth.
to Alonso. And pass on the guys at first base. And that's out number 2. Nice effort. To keep your team in the
Stepping
game.
in for the Mariners,
That's the best way to do it.
Jesse Winker.
So this video, guys, is only
Pretty good
1419
job
involving
on the mound with this one,
NBC.
Siggy. It
Involving
feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Super Nintendo
Yep,
World.
just one free
So apparently, guys,
pass,
they
and,
ranked
obviously he's not a
the
big
best foods.
strikeout guy, but he gets
Pretty much
soft
the best
contact and he
accumulation.
gets outs.
Or salutation, rather. And once again, guys, Mario has some average foods when it comes to mushrooms, fireflowers, and anything else to really stand out for, it seems. But despite the fact, guys, with this
The
video,
line to the pitch.
there was like 4 people in the panel.
Man, that
You
was
got
pretty
two,
close
you
right
got
there.
2 lanes in the middle. Pretty much just between cameras. Between, coming out of, Twitch or probably on
Next
pretty
pitch,
much anything
this
else
is way
between having a
outside.
group chat. This video, guys, goes on to state the following. A guy by the name of, Zachary Vega, guys, by the way.
Left-hand hitter
And he had the
wins.
chance to visit Super Nintendo World.
Now one out to right.
This one, guys, is going to be a fly
Drifts
ball
towards
to
it.
deep right field. Racing back,
Pulls it
and
down
Tulis
he
needs
makes the
to
catch.
makes a
That is
ferocious
the inning.
catch.
Mariners are down in order. But they're
And there you
on
go,
top,
guys.
1-0.
The inning is over. We now go to bottom of the 4th inning, guys. It's Mariners 1, Mets nothing. Game 2 at City Field.
And welcome back. Here's a speed threat. Brandon
Well, guys, we're going to get on the racetrack.
Someone that you
Bottom
might
of the
not
4th, ready off
describe
for the
as having
Mariners.
elite level
Will be
speed, but he
batting
can
second, guys.
absolutely
And that's
move,
Brandon
and
Nemo
it is a
now.
factor in his game.
He's 0 for 1.
This guy's
on
definitely
the
a plus
replay.
runner, but what I love about him
Guys,
is that
Marco
he
will
goes
pitch to
all
Nemo.
out every single
That's a
time.
strike
Never
in
takes
the
a break.
bottom.
It's
I
guys
don't think
like
anybody
that, even
wants
though they don't
to
have the elite
throw
speed,
enough
the fact
attention.
that they're consistent with it,
Or Mike
they
Grayson.
make moves on the base paths.
So you guys can check out that anytime.
The next offering misses.
And although,
It's 1-1.
and although the sights, guys, and the sounds were great, the food was the entire story. Pretty much involving this man.
to third.
Now, guys, it's going to be a ground ball to close third. And he gets him out, guys, at first. That's out number 1. Brandon Nemo, guys, is now 0 for 2. And looking for a challenge now.
We're going to make a challenge, guys,
if it would have been the first out on the replay. Let's double check one more time.
You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah,
I think that's an
there's a good
infield- I think
chance
that's a
as
base
well.
hit,
I mean, the
guys.
more I look at these different
Take it up one
angles,
more
the more
time.
I'm becoming
He steps
convinced
on
that he
base
actually beat the throw.
without
So
getting the
it's
outage.
turning out to be a pretty good
I think that's
challenge.
fantastic. Probably something to pretty much look at if you're looking to challenge a play.
And he's safe. So
Not
they
too bad,
overturn
guys.
the ball, and
That's
they
what
get
it is.
it right by
But the
taking
thing
a
about the
chance
food,
with
guys,
challenge.
in this episode of Nintendo Voice Chat, definitely ranks the best in the world,
Here's Pete
pretty much the
Alonso.
best and the
First
worst
offering misses the mark.
Super Nintendo World's meals and desserts. See which one has ranked number 1. It's like getting to
Good
a
speed on
countdown
the
with
base
music.
pass. He
Well,
handles
pretty much
the
counting
bat
food.
very well. I
See,
wouldn't
which
be
ones are the
surprised
best,
if
guys,
skipper
and the
puts
worst
on
to eat.
some type of hit and run or a
Strike number
running hit.
1, guys.
And it's even up.
Pete Alonso is up next. Right on the first, guys, with nobody out. Gonzalez pitched to
And a
Alonso.
swing and a miss.
Strike number
He's
2,
gone off
guys.
speed. He
Look
needs
at
to
that.
elevate here with 2 strikes out
Can't
of the
really get a
zone.
break that much.
Runner at first with no outs.
But
here.
that's much more to consider. You guys can check out that vid anytime. Of our awesome
Gonzalez over to
community.
first.
386
He's back safely.
mods, guys, and our followers. 4 minute and 38 second video today. Guys, a daily fix. GoldenEye 007 on the Switch, and the difference between that and the Xbox,
even up.
the
Two
Xbox system.
strikes. May see some movement
I
over there
did
at first
over here,
base,
guys,
try to
that
stay
my
out
future
of a
fiance
double play here.
is thinking a bit. I mean, so what I'm saying for a future, along with Bell last night, just looking to get GoldenEye 007 for the Switch. Which I obviously think, you know, GoldenEye came out over the years. Only for Nintendo, not any other
Out to
console.
center.
Well, guys, that's going to be a flying ball.
That one's
Flying
back.
ball to center.
Gone.
The deep center racing back, and it's gone.
Pete
Well, that's
Alonso
what the
takes
Mets
it
really
deep.
wanted to
His
order.
9th homer of the
Racing
year,
back, guys,
and
to
they
deep
lead
center.
it.
It's
2-1.
gone. Home run number 9, guys, on the replay for Pete Alonso. He's only at 9 homers and 22 RBIs. That's what Pete Alonso, that's what any player exactly, guys, needs to get back with a team. Focus on winning, getting some runs on the board. That's what I'm talking about. And it's 2-1 Mets, guys. That's 2 on side to deep center by Pete Alonso. Home run number 9 today, guys, on the weekends. Game 2 at Citi Field.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent
Check it
on
out,
some
guys,
other
one more
pitches in
time.
this at bat, was
Pete Alonso
very
just hit
patient,
on
and it
9th
paid
home
off.
run today. Oh my goodness. He's just decided to smoke it. Says goodbye and good luck. Wonderful, guys. Guys, I'm checking out this next bed today.
Now it's J.D. Davis.
The full Ken Leroy Wild Dreams event gameplay. I think they
Pitch
talked
downstairs,
some of it
and that's
involving
ball 1.
Ken Leroy. Which I don't listen to his music, but I will say 9 times out of 10 he has been coming out with his own albums. Then 1 or
And
2
it is.
collaborations with Justin Bieber
Pulls
back
that one
then.
foul.
And the hit single was Stay, not compared to Sugarland or pretty much any other country group or artist.
And
But
here
Ken Leroy,
comes.
guys, is astaunding. His voice is good,
Count now.
compared to
He
Justin
hasn't seen a
Bieber, but something
fastball yet,
different
but you've got to be
between
ready to
doing
hit
its
one because
vocal
you
cords.
doubt the pitcher
So,
wants this to go to a
pretty much
3-1
anything
count.
else above average, but something good and normal. A lot of practice and having its own studio.
And a pitch.
Moto
That
making a
one
love
hit
shout
to
out, brother.
first.
How you doing? That's
And
gonna be
he
a ground ball to
hammers it
first.
himself for the out.
Gets out J.D. Davis. And that's the first out of the inning. As long as it's not running on the moonlight, it's all good.
Eduardo
But you guys can
Escobar
check out though.
up now
The
for
Ford
the
game,
Mets.
the Fortnite
Grounded
game,
out to short
followed
his
his
first
gameplay
trip.
of the Wild Dream event. For 12:57, guys. Involving only Fortnite.
They say you win.
Next batter, guys, is Eduardo Escobar. He does have 7 homers and 19 RBIs. So, like I said, guys, I'll say it again. I don't play
Next
Fortnite as
offering
much as I
down in
used
the
to.
dirt.
Which I never do. Pretty much on the PS4 or on my phone. Not even a
Kicks and
gutless
fires.
call or trying to
Just
take
missed.
formation, trying to visualize an
Still
attack.
only one
So,
out here in the inning.
not much to really stand out tall for me. But it is a good way to have a duo though.
Bounce to the left side.
Well, guys, that's gonna be a ground ball left side of the mound. Picks
And
it
he
up,
beats
and that's
the
an
throw.
infield
He's
hit, guys,
safe.
to left center. Oh, it's with you, make a left shout out, brother. Thank you for coming
Dallas
in.
Dominic Smith grounded
Thank
out
you, buddy.
his first time.
How are you? About 386 months, guys, and our exciting followers. That's more impressive and more to
First
take
offering misses
anything.
badly for ball 1.
Well, guys, the great game, the long of 2023 begins. If you guys can check out this week's Game Scoop, podcast is here for the new, exciting Dead Space
Pitch.
game. For the
There's a
PS5, guys, just to name a few. It's only an hour and 2 minute and and 33-second video.
And a pitch.
I don't think anything else has to be discouraged
Double
itself
play ball
to
to
begin.
second.
Ground ball to
To
second, guys,
Crawford
throws
for
to
one.
second.
And it's
Goes
a
to
double
first
play to
base,
end the
double
inning.
play.
The Pete
And
Alonso
that's it, guys.
blast for the Mets.
Inning is over.
And this is now a
2-1
2-1
start.
ball
Making
game.
his 9th home run on the replay, guys. Pete Alonso to deep center. He's got 922, guys. Gets one, gets a right and hand.
New inning
But
getting
nice work,
started.
guys.
Now it's the Mariners DH.
Game 2 at City
Kyle
Field.
Lewis.
Well, guys, bottom of the fifth, top of the fifth, leading off for the Mariners will be Kyle Lewis.
Line
Gavin
of the
Pizza,
pitch.
guys, is our starter, going to keep his place.
there's
And he
the
does with a strike on a sinker. So, this one, guys, is Game Scoop 707. And this is exactly what they talk about today.
Here's your one.
As it goes on to state the following: Welcome back to Game Scoop,
And ball one.
the only video game podcast. As this week, your Omega Cups, guys, Damon Hatfield, guys, just to name a few.
And a pitch.
Sam Colburn, Colin Stevens, and
Ball.
Mark Mina.
Definitely
We're
have to
discussing
hit
the
it
new
conscious
Dead
of the
Space,
pitch
the new
inside.
Fire
I think
Emblem
the outer
in
half
games.
is open.
Forspoken. I mean, Forspoken's not all that good, guys. So I don't think there's an understanding point to have anything else successful.
Next pitch is popped up.
This one, guys, is going to be a
Peterson
pop-up to home
settles
plate.
under this one.
Started David Peterson's
Makes the
there.
grab, one down.
Reaches off, makes the catch, and that's out number 1 now. The way though, really small, a handful.
The third baseman.
Well, guys, the release date of Redfall. And of
Down the
course,
third baseman,
they're playing
Eugenio
20 questions, guys,
Suarez.
of video gaming.
His first
Pretty much
at-bat
video
was a
games as
strikeout.
well.
His next home
As long
run
as it's
would
not
be
rhyming to
200
21
in his
questions,
career.
or
It would be
wasn't
pretty
John's
cool
duty.
to see it right here.
Comes Eugenio Suarez, guys. He's
First
0
pitch
for
doesn't
1 on
find
the
the
replay.
zone.
Angelos won 6-3, guys, at the Athletics today. Well, guys, Peterson
down the lefty.
sets the target to Eugenio.
Line drive.
And that would have been a
Base
line
hit.
drive to
So
right,
they get a
guys,
man
but
aboard with a one-out single.
that's a ground ball to right. And that's a base hit to right field. Here come the Mariners,
Love
guys.
how he let
That's a
that
single to
ball
right
travel,
field.
Trusted his hands. Nice
Blue Jays
job
off
of going the
4-3,
other way.
guys, at the Rays. Good way to kick through today and burn down that door for a change. Better than nothing. Well, guys, Craig
next for
Martin
Seattle,
goes on to state
Adam
the following:
Frazier.
It's a much bigger story towards this gaming franchise. And what this
That one's
franchise
in there,
is
0-1.
The Last of Us. Gotta say, The Last of Us So Runner says Part 2. It's more than just a season's worth of television. Just to have an understanding, guys, The Last of Us Part 2 was my last game I've
Popped
beaten.
up left
And that was
side.
exactly when I had the
drops
PS4 for over 6 years.
Suarez.
So that game did a hell of a job back then. But I will say, if they bring Season 2 upon to that, Killer's Egg, you tell me if I may or may not be wrong. But honestly, The Last of Us Part 2 basically one game of the year before The Last of Us
Amount of
became
pitches that can end
a
up in the
traditional
dirt. A good
HBO
secondary lead doesn't
series.
have to get away from the catcher,
Which
but
is
if you're
why
anticipating
It became the
based off
2020 game of the year. It
get
really
yourself in
did,
a scoring
and it's
position.
pretty much more deserved. Before anything else has to stand tall with everything.
That
I mean,
misses.
any game
And
that
now
stands
it's
out
3-2.
by winning game of the year, having awesome gameplay, graphics, popularity, and what the story is about too. Pretty much far better than what it really has.
3-2 is
Just
off
to really
the
hold
outside
on,
edge, and that is
what,
ball four.
how the game
That's a
levels
tough
up,
one to take on the
how
full
it really
count, but I
begins.
guess he saw it really well.
Let's see how
It's a
much they can
nice
really
plate appearance.
combine and
Julio Rodriguez
take through everything.
digs in now.
But you know what I say, guys? When a game wins Game of the Year
He's
for the
looking for a
PS5,
ground ball to
Xbox
get a
Series,
double play
on
and
Switch, and also on
out of this
Steam,
jam.
that would mean, guys, the
Situation
game
with
the
runners
game
on,
brings
you
everything,
gotta get ahead
and
of
it
the
brought
count,
everything.
but you can dictate
So
the rest of the at-bat.
that's
Nice
why
job
both
right there.
that and anything else
Pitch is
under
popped up.
consideration. That's been doing so good. This one, guys, is going to be a fly out to right, pop up to right. And the previous one, guys, was a walk. But if they do bring The Last of Us Part 2, guys, together on
J.P.
Season
Crawford
2,
gets a chance to hit.
I think it's going to draw more viewers.
As a left-handed hitter facing a
The way it's
left-handed
should be, guys,
pitcher,
and
what
much
you
more
tell
to handle.
yourself is, I want to stay
So,
square to
no
the plate,
pressure.
try to
Like
hit the
anything
ball
else
over the
should be.
shortstop's head.
Grabbing the hold up. Well, guys, first
that
and
one
second,
fouled off.
2 outs. Here comes J.P. Crawford.
First and
He's
second,
1 for 2 guys on the
down.
replay. Gives up a strike. Peterson will piss its AP. That's going to be a foul on a pretty much a four-seamer. You guys know what I'm going to say. With 2 strikes, Peterson we're going to make short work. He does not. That's a foul on a slider. We're going to surprise him and sinks him. Well, guys, Peterson will pass to Crawford.
That one fouled
That's going to be
off.
fouled at the home plate. Nobody will get it. We're not trying to exercise it. Peterson guys will pass to AP.
Swing and a miss.
It says
And that is
JP,
that.
you're out. That's a strikeout. And the side is retired.
Well, this
You don't know
guy
like it,
competes
guys.
hard. You see the
But
emotion
we're gonna
there.
try
I
it better
love
next
it.
time,
Great
though.
job of getting out of the jam.
Much more to express the same way, but as long as it's more to take a lot of credit. Well, guys, we go to bottom of the 5th, and it's Mets 2, Mariners 1. Game 2, guys, at Citi Field.
Back here in Queens. Here's the
My Mets
left
guys
fielder,
still looking to
Mark
catch up with the
Cannon.
Marlins and the first place Braves. Well, guys, Mark Cannon leads off for the Mets at the bottom of the 5th.
The pitch.
He's 0 for 1 on the replay.
That's in there.
That's a strike on the
0-1.
sinker to handle. Alright, guys, pocket card Zaki. Pocket
pitch.
card Zaki, by the way.
Here's the sinker at the knees for a strike.
Rides on developers. As they talk about the port, why these science projects are its finest part yet. Hold on. Gonzalez, we're going to make sure it
That's
work. It
towards
does not.
center.
That's gonna be a fly out to
Rodriguez
center.
under it.
Fly out to center
One
field.
down.
He gets a lap on it. Solid catch. That's the first out. Usually, if you're having a batting average that is suitable for you, not above average,
Here's Francisco Lindor.
you need to keep it right on
0-1. He
hand.
struck out swinging last time.
Make sure it doesn't get there
He's
too
got
quick.
pop, which is a little sneaky.
Well, guys,
because
Pokemon
he's
developer
so
will
comfortable with taking his
will keep
basics
making
to the
games
opposite
like Pocket,
field, but he can jump you
like
if you make a
Pocket
mistake.
Card Zaki.
Pitch misses inside.
Even if the resources are
0-1.
tight and pretty much flexible. I've never heard of Pocket Card
At the
Zaki.
belt and fires.
Don't know if it's going to become into a
And
Tendo
there's
or
the
not.
strike.
But I'm pretty sure it's kind of like a Lego game, not compared to Marvel or Pokemon trading card game.
And
But
that's outside.
I don't think anything else has to matter. But 9 times out of 10, I mean, I'm pretty sure half of you guys have heard of it.
The pitch.
It's called Pocket Card Zaki,
And he
which
pumps it aside.
I have not. But it's probably a build-up game, kind of like Legos. But I don't think I'll probably take an advantage point for
Now a
it.
high fly ball out to left
Alrighty,
center.
guys, here we go.
Rodriguez.
That's a
On
fly
the move
ball
to his
to.
right.
That's gonna be a fly out to left
And
center.
puts the squeeze on that.
He'll make the
And
catch,
there's
guys.
2
He'll
away.
disobey it, and takes command. And that's out number 2.
The catcher, number 3.
Out number 2, guys, on the replay.
And now the catcher comes up to him.
Well, guys, here comes the catcher.
Tomas Nido.
2 must need to.
This is a guy who's
Let's remember,
in
guys,
the
he's got
lineup
3
first
homers and 4
foremost
runs
because of
driven in.
what he contributes
singled his first time
defensively,
up.
Chris. And when you talk about preventing
A lot of
runs from
advantage.
being scored,
Give a
this
nice,
guy is
nice,
a big
calm and
contributor.
collective. That's Gonzalez for pitch to need
Rolled
to.
softly,
That's a
but
foul
that
on the
goes
sinker.
foul.
Up to date, guys. Reds up 7-2 at the Pirates. Let's really take its toll. Pretty much in a booth.
Bounce to the
And
right.
Battles, guys. That's a ground ball to the mound.
Over to first.
No tough play.
Three
Lost
up,
to
three
first
down,
base.
inning over. And the
That's a
Mets go
nice
down
pronunciation.
1-2-3, as
And the
they're
side is
unable to
retired.
add to their 2-1 lead.
Okay, guys. After 5 innings today, Mariners 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. New York 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors.
All right,
Game
we
2
go
at
to
Citi
the
Field.
Top half of inning number 6.
Okay, guys.
And
Right
the
now,
first baseman,
top
Ty
leading up
France.
to top at 6 today for the Mariners will be Ty France. Rockies up 1-0, guys, hosting the Royals today. Ty France is 0 for 2. You guys, Peterson sets
back
the
to
target
work.
France.
Bounce to third. And he grabs
And that
it
was
in
going to be a
foul
ground
ground.
out. That's foul. Gibson right on deck. Gibson right above his hands. Right on deck, too. And that's going to be a
And
base
that
hit,
one
guys,
gets
to
out,
left
fair
field.
ball. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Here come the Mariners, guys. That's a single to left
Throw
field.
back in, holds him at
Not in the
first,
foul pole this
so
time,
just a
but
single.
let's make a difference
Nice
on
line
it.
drive to the pull side,
A single to
hit it
left
out
field,
front,
guys.
but
That's
just
really
stood through it
appreciated.
Nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
You guys have taken out a 4-minute and 26-second video, too. What to expect? Involving The Last of Us, season 2 on HBO.
Waving, handshake waving.
I still have not seen the show, guys, but I was looking at the viewers count, and oh my goodness, guys, apparently it's been doing pretty good. Only on HBO Max, guys. You guys can really watch it. I want to bring the app back, but I'm exercising enough as it is just to bring Disney Plus back, because my love misses watching Star Wars and other shows and anything else to really entertain. But I don't see that being out of anything else. That's Pincer, pitch the Hanager, ground ball to Sort, throws the second, goes to first, guys, double play, 6-4-3. That's what any defensive team does a good job by ordering. 4-6-3, guys, double play, and that's out number 2. That's a ground ball to Sort.
And now for Seattle.
Very nice. Now, as we transition today, guys, with our awesome community, so may the puppies. You got to see, it is another installment of How to Watch the Puppy Bowl. You guys got the Puppy Bowl to the Super Bowl.
2 outs.
Which is why this year is the 57th Super Bowl, by the way. I don't know if I should talk about predictions for this weekend. I mean, we've got the AFC and the Conference Championship. Actually, AFC and NFC. So, I think they're coming up tomorrow. This pitch in will pitch to Murphy. That's 2 balls and 2 strikes on him. And think about the Puppy Bowl, guys. You guys get to check out some exciting puppies at this point in time. That's the thing. I mean, it's kind of like the Super Bowl, but something different.
And now it's filled up.
It's going to be coming up, guys, on February 12th in a couple weeks. And it's also the same, guys, as the Super Bowl hits. Which annoyingly is. As Peterson will pitch to Murphy.
Oh, now this
And that one's gone, guys. Fly ball to deep left field. Racing back, and see you later. It's gone. Nice home run shot, guys. Home run number 9 also for Tom Murphy. Even though, guys, Peter Alonso, our first baseman, also has 9. Tom Murphy has something to say about it. And it's 2 apiece, guys. Game 2 at Citi Field. So a nice home run shot, guys, for Tom Murphy. That's pretty much something extremely but not tender.
So 2 down and step.
I think that's going to be it, guys, for David Peterson.
And here comes
Well, guys, here comes the Mets manager, defensively. They'll take the ball away from David Peterson and give it to somebody else in return. But the Puppy Bowl, guys, is cute and playful. Kind of like the Super Bowl as it is, but pretty much has a difference. Really attached and glue. So that should be interesting. Well, guys, new pitcher for the Mets will be Trevor May. He's making the second start. Got 1 win. Pretty much not strikeouts or walks yet. Next batter, guys, is Jess Winker. This man will pitch to Winker.
And that's in there for
He's 0 for 2, guys, on the replay. Today he has flown out and grounded out today. He's got 3 homers and 7 runs driven in, guys. He'll be facing Trevor May. Guys, May will target Winker.
That one lifted to left.
And that's going to be a fly out to deep left field. Mike Calhoun exercises it, motivates it, fields it, and the side is retired. Ninth home run on the replay, guys, for Tom Murphy. That one's to deep left field. Let's really stretch it and keep it as a new ball game. We now go to the bottom of the 6th inning, guys. It's Mariners 2, Mets 2. Game 2 at Citi Field today.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Luis.
Exercise more often and keep it right on deck. Alright, guys. Guys, to check out this upcoming adventure film. It's called True Spirit. So a 2-minute and 6-second video today. It's pretty much about Jessica Watson, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the plot about this movie. As this article goes on to state the following: when a tenacious young sailor, guys, by the name of Jessica Watson, played by
At the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Tegan Croft. As he said so, guys, to be the youngest person to sail solo without any help.
Got him
And that's a
looking.
swing and a miss,
Now
guys.
one away.
Muscolomi is out on strikes that quick. They don't like it.
Brandon
But that's the first out of the inning, though.
Brandon
Want to keep it more patient. Anything else to really have pretty much anything else to the population. That's Brandon Nemo. He's 1 for 2 guys on the replay. And that's gonna be a ground ball past the mound. That's what, guys, is a single to center. That's a base hit to center field.
To be aggressive and got something he could handle.
Brandon Nemo needed something for the Mets guys to really exercise.
Took it back where it came from.
This is why you have
There's no one there to knock it
this is
down.
why you've
And now
got
they've
a
some
pretty good
speed on
pitcher.
first.
Pretty much
We'll
a
see if they
good
try to
hot
get it
hand.
into motion.
You see what the pitcher is
So up
giving you
next, Pete Alonso.
to make sure it does not have to rely on anything else but doing your part and kind of like David
Check
or Goliath.
swing, went around.
Just doing your own part, guys,
Strike
not
one.
take anything else out of sorts. Those guys non-stop. And honest says guys around the world. As many expect her to only fail.
And he deals.
I mean, if you look at
Just off
a
the
character,
outside edge.
if
Action
you're watching
in
The
bullpen
Perfect
for
Storm
Seattle.
or
Casey Sadler
Watson
appears to be getting
Con Air
loose.
with
Munoz, a hard-throwing
with
right-hander, up
Nicolas
as well.
Cage, John Cusack, or I don't think Adrian Brody was in the movie. Kind of guys
Well,
is
the
about
short
it.
could be
It's
two.
kind of like Top Gun.
Off
Against
balance
ground ball to
speed, there's
short,
one. On
throws
the
to
first
second,
double
throws to
play,
first
and
base
that's
cleanly.
the inning.
They made it look
Clean
easy,
slate,
but it
guys.
started
Double
with a
play.
nice speed to the
4-6-3,
second baseman from
and the side is
shortstop.
retired.
Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
That's pretty much quick and fast. Alright, guys.
We go to the top of the
Game
seventh,
2 at
and
City
now the
Field.
DH, Kyle Lewis.
Well, guys, leading off top of the 7th. For the Mariners will be Kyle Lewis. He'll be facing Trevor May.
And
Well, guys, May will pitch to Lewis.
See the
That's a ball
velocity,
again.
97 with that fastball.
And with the support of her sailing coach, guys, and mentor Ben Bryant, the one that plays honestly as Ben Bryant is Cliff Curtis.
And now 2-0.
And her parents, guys, Josh Lawson, an Academy Award winner, Anna Paquin. I've never seen any of her movies. I mean, I won't say it's a different collaboration.
Swings and lines up.
And that's a
base hit
ground
into
ball to left,
field.
guys.
And
That
the
is a
leadoff
base
man
hit to
aboard.
left field. Here come the Mariners. Guys, look at
Well,
that.
you fall behind in the
Once
count,
again,
you gotta
guys,
come
that's a
into the
single to
zone,
left
and
field.
then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Looks like the Mets are a little bit in trouble between hit after the other. But also, guys, I did not know that she won an Academy Award this week. Or probably the previous week. Involving any movies that she's probably been in. A lot of time and pretty much a lot of energy. As you guys can see, the one that plays as Jessica, by the way, is honestly determined. Honestly determined today. That's going to be a foul on a fourth seamer. To accomplish, guys, what was thought to be impossible by navigating some of the world's most challenging stretches today to go through. But guys, May can avoid short work. Swing and a miss, guys. He gets out Suarez now.
And that is a big first out.
He says what he says to him. Because it means out. And that's a first down of the inning. Good way to pitch it.
That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games
Also
in,
got
so
involved in the ocean.
hoping to
Over
see
the
some
course,
kind of
guys, of
adjustment
how
out
many
him.
days?
His at-bats are just
210
tough right now.
days
And up next
unnoticed.
for Seattle,
That's next batter is Adam Frazier.
First offering
Almost a
way
hit by
inside,
pitch
almost
chance,
got
but
him.
gets out of the way. Adam Frazier, guys, is 0 for 1 on the replay today. He walked in the 5th inning. Really got something to lift. Runner on at first, guys, with
And the righty deals.
1 out. Now this guy's going to be a line drive to right. Brandon Nemo gets it. This is what I saw by panning it on the back. It's on as a defensive range. And that's out number 2. Good news, guys, the Padres beat the Braves today. But the Braves are still in first place by winning 11-2. That's the road
now
team.
the center fielder, Julio
Gives
Rodriguez.
us our two teams an opportunity to have a step. Guys, May will pitch to Rodriguez. He's 1 for 3,
pitch
guys,
just
on the replay.
misses.
Guys, Marlins beat the Brewers today, 8-7. Reds cruising ahead of the Pirates, guys, 13-2 as well. Guys, May will pitch to Rodriguez. That's 2 balls and no strike given in. But 210 days, guys, is a long time. I would probably say it'll take 6 or 7 months. Probably a little less than that. Guess May looking for a strike. And that's a base hit to right field. Back-to-back sacks, guys. That's a single to right field. And here come the Mariners. We're going to break its tally. We're going to keep it right on tabs. We're right off the bat, guys, but not anything else really take out of advantage points. Or anything else to apply. But guys, here comes Davey Crawford. Fabian Rivera and the single mom, Mega Left Shadow, guys. How you doing? Welcome to our awesome community. With our exciting 386 mods and our exciting and marvelous followers to begin. May will pitch to Crawford. That's 1 ball and 1 strike now. Season average, guys, is 349. It doesn't take anything from a hitter. Yes, May will pitch on the 1-1. Nice strike. Strike number 2, guys, with 1 ball. Nevertheless, Rivera, more to stand down and exercise. Guys, May will pitch to Crawford. That's a foul to left field. Looks like something was going to whisper at him. Not quite. Guys, May will pay to Crawford. And he hit him with the pitch, guys. Here come the Mariners. Looks like one team is about to be seriously in trouble. That's different, guys, but pretty much infield drama already. Speaking of infield drama, guys, all of us can watch the movies set. Pretty much set in full standard, in full circle. Comes Ty France. He's 1 for 3, guys, on the replay.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care.
That's to name a few, guys. Bases loaded with 2 outs. That has a strike. May will pitch to France. 1 ball and 1 strike together. Did not like it. Just needs to keep it right in hand. Guys, May will pitch to France.
Has some trouble with it.
And can he still get it? And yes, he does, guys. No runs will score on the bases loaded. Nice work. And the inning is over, guys. Nice work by not having any runs to change the landscape. Very good. Very good, guys, defensively. 2 apiece, guys. Game 2 at Citi Field. And new pitcher for the Mariners now. As guys can see, it will be Casey. It will be Casey Sadler. It's making its 14th game appearance, guys. It's got 2 wins and 2 losses. And bottom 7th, leading off for the Mariners, will be J.D. Davis. He suffered his 2 ground-ups, guys, but it's not like him. He's 0 for 2 on the replay. As guys can see, he'll be facing Casey Sadler. Sadler sets the target to Davis. That's 1 ball given in. And so movies, guys, are set in stone. All of us can probably watch. And the zombie apocalypse. It's all in order. That are based on beloved video game franchises. And that would be, guys, it's only the only one that's based on it is Resident Evil. I mentioned this earlier, I'll say it again. I've only seen the first 2 movies of Resident Evil. Never seen the rest of them, to be honest with you. So I would say I'm an easily no, but the way we look at Resident Evil, I mean, the one that ever started it, the first one that ever started it was Marcelo Rodriguez. I don't think George Foreman was in the first one. I do know that Mila Djokovic is one of the best of all time as well. And Resident Evil got started since the early 2000s. Started making a lot of movies back then, but they only made about they only made about, guys, the entire time, based on its most popular franchise. That's Resident Evil to begin with. Shooting zombies, keeping everybody else survival, and to really have weapons, have a lot of health, and you know, just to have a lot of protection. You know, just to combine and accumulate. pretty much in immortality.
Up now
But
for the Mets.
Definitely
well, I
wants
guess
to
guys,
stay out
I've
of
only
double play
seen
here. Ball
the
on
first
ground
2
in the
movies.
infield.
I've only seen
Should
number
be an
3 as
inning-ending
Abbott's.
double play.
I know they stopped with the Resident Evil movies
First
since
operating,
I think a
misses the
couple
mark.
years ago,
One away.
but never
Tie
had
game.
anything else to
Go
ground
ahead
right
run
in.
stands at first.
But
Next pitch is in
a lot
the
of us
dirt.
have seen
Down
Resident
2-0.
Evil movies
Last 2
prior
pitches have
to
been
its
down in the zone.
I mean, due to the
Pitcher
fact with
clearly
its
trying to get that
games.
ground ball double
That's
play.
why
In this
Resident
count,
Evil
you're gonna have to
is
give
one of
in,
the greatest
elevate his pitches and
popular
get back into
franchises
this
of all
at-bat.
time, compared to
Swing
movies,
and a miss,
compared to
strike
games,
one.
between our consoles, between next gen and pretty much old to new.
And the pitch.
But guys, Dominic Smith is 0 for 2.
One fouled off, 2-2.
Runner on at
One
first
away.
with 1
Tie
out.
game. Go ahead run stands at first.
The guys, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Casey sets the target to Dominic.
On a line.
And that's going to be a line drive to center. He'll make the catch.
Right there to
having
make
a
the
bit of a
grab.
jump.
And there's 2 away.
Waddle does stay on at first base, guys. With the line drive to center. And that's out number 2. That's a crack in and have anything
Now here is
explosive.
Montana.
Alright guys, for our awesome community, with our 386 mods and our companions today, and your handsome, one and only Pablo host guys, made Zach Dawson from Titanic. Top stories guys are kind of like this up,
Back our
with
way,
Ice and
and
News,
that's out of play.
to really combine and accumulate the same way. So, the top stories today guys, the
Next
so-called
offer
Rick
is
and
in
Morty
for a strike.
will be just fine without
2
Justin
gone.
Rowland.
The
I mean,
possible go-ahead
Justin, I mean,
run at first.
in my honest opinion, I mean, Justin Rowland's been doing Rick and Morty for a long time. Ever since he started season 1. But honestly, it's gonna be dead or not. Not much he could probably really do.
0-2 now.
But the reason why he's
And
leaving
that'll
Rick
do
and
it.
Morty is it feels
Eighth
like he's
inning coming
doing.
up. We are tied.
It feels like he wants to
2-2.
do something different. I mean, Rick and Morty got started for almost 10 years. Even though, from what I heard, guys, it's going to be running towards season 10. And the exciting part of that too is, just to really think about it for a minute. I also did check out a Facebook post on pretty much on the current account today. Pretty much earlier this morning, and
The right-hander back to
to
work.
be honest, from what I've heard,
That
The
misses the
Simpsons
zone.
is going to be having
That
2 more
is
seasons
ball one.
within the next 2 years. And good thing for us guys, the Family Guy, we're going to be having 2 more seasons. Depending how long Seth MacFarlane really wants to run it. And also with American Dad too. I do know that Sonny's Benjamin,
And a foul
Sonny's
ball.
Benjamin guys, the one that
Makes the count
plays as
2-1.
Carl, and this pretty much in this one
comes the pitch.
gas station store rather.
Alonso.
That's Carl. But he does a nice job playing as Carl to begin with. His show, Bob's Burgers, that's going to be running towards season 15. Because Bob's Burgers got started since 2009. And it really did too, to be honest. But I've seen a little bit of Bob's Burgers. It's funny. But I've always thought Family Guy is a little more funnier in between. I mean, Seth MacFarlane has been my ultimate idol. You know, ever since Family Guy got started since 1999. So it's only been like 24 years now. From 99 guys to this new era, this new year and new era. That is 2023 to begin with. Well guys, man, we're gonna make short work.
On the ground to the left.
And that would have been a line out, but nope. Had a good pan on it. That's May will pitch to Murphy. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
And it's 1-2.
Gives it right off his hand and not of a different name. You can't get there too quick. Well, guys, May will pitch to Murphy, and he strikes him out. Gets him out on strikes, guys. He'll now go to 1 for 4. And that's out number 2, guys, on the replay.
Jesse Winker.
Okay, guys, one last article today. This one is a 4-minute and 34-second video, and it talks about Dead Space. I said this earlier, I'll say it again. Dead Space I was wrong by having Dead Space not be above average, but 9 times out of 10, I will say Dead Space is pretty good, from what I've heard. Let's to really look at the gameplay, the graphics, and anything else to really stand out for it seems. I mean, do you guys think it would be something I would maybe play with Spider Success on it? depending
Swing and a high fly ball to
how
left.
good it is.
Canna
That's a
makes
fly
the
out to left
catch,
field, guys.
and
Like Baja
that'll do it.
races it.
Nobody left for Seattle.
Makes a nice
Score
catch.
remains 2-2.
Does it wonderful. And the side is retired. And that's the thing about this video, guys, is how all of us can find all 12 Marco fragments in this new game plus. If you guys did beat Dead Space in the sports story and also its sports circle, you guys can find Dead Space's alternate ending.
And welcome back.
Well, guys, top bottom of the 8th, leading off for the Mets will be Francisco Lindor. It's playing shortstop, guys.
Francisco.
It's like if you're playing a game like Dead Space or any other RPG or adventure game, it's like if you want to know what's going on, it's like you save and see if you guys want to play more or not, and see what happens. I mean, people would be asking, I want to know what happens, depending if a character survives or dies, or you have to take on a boss battle. You know, just really play a little extra. Just to take notice too, but has always been classified a more extra. Just to really, what a game could really bring. But Dead Space, guys, that's sort of 9 out of 10 earlier this week. But
Really good athlete, and many times
But once I have a job in my hands, guys, I could maybe consider going after Dead Space.
Really quick feet.
But I'm
He's
into
able to recognize
different
the pitch,
things
see
off
the
the grabs.
trajectory, and
Different
get
things
into
off
a
the
spot
bat.
where he can block those
Don't see two
balls
guys
and
is
keep them
1
from
for
going
2.
to the backstop.
He'll be facing the new
Next one
pitcher,
is off the plate.
Anthony
And that's ball 2.
Meswick. I guess Meswick or something
impressive
casual.
with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up.
But thank you,
because
Singer,
sometimes
thank you,
those
Ma
pitches are off the
Fessels,
plate,
and
because he sets up, it
Fabian
presents it so
Rivera
well,
from
he
Francis
steals
Freya.
strikes for his pitcher.
Freya is a really good creator. When it comes to growing up channels, normal.
And now the
3
count
balls and
pulled
2
up
strikes, guys.
3-2.
Looks like. I mean, if you bring a reliever,
Pitch.
you don't want to walk the bat at that
And
point.
he walked it.
And that's exactly what he did, guys. That's a walk.
Well, a breaking ball
Two less hitters will take the walk.
kind of tells you that that's the pitch
The
he
Mets,
has most
the Mets still have a
confidence
bit
in
of a
right
chance,
now.
guys, to really
Choosing to find the
exercise.
strike zone.
To make anything
Luis
wide
Guillorme
open.
up now for the Mets.
But right now, guys, top of the lineup, comes Luis Guillorme. It's 1 for 3 guys on the replay.
First pitch.
And that's 1 ball, guys.
Maybe losing command a little bit after
One
the
on at
walk.
first,
Next pitch, not
1
even
out.
close.
It's really exercise and don't license
Nito
complaints.
stands at first with 1 out.
But today, guys, you guys can send yourselves news. We don't really get a lot of Bison news every weekend. Pretty much
It's
weekend
1-1.
mornings. That's why you guys always receive 2 hours plus of baseball. So, just to give you guys the heads up for the info, I am going to be keeping Kingdom Hearts on Thursdays and
So
Fridays
the foul
now.
ball makes it 1-2.
Just to really finalize it, take my time on it. Depending when I can hit up GameStop, it's first hand. Pretty much first hands on deck. But you guys, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can really take a lot of advantage. That I'm gonna wait to pre-order games for the PS5 for now
Next for the Mets,
until
Brandon
I get a job in return. But I'm still gonna go after them. We still don't know, guys, when Assassin's Creed Mirage is coming out. It's still coming out this year for the PS5, rather. But the very first game, guys, that's up for grabs for me,
They take the
that I will be pre-ordering
out,
soon,
the room to spare,
is
and that's the inning. Mets strand one.
Star Wars
Score
Jedi
remains
Survivor
deadlocked
on
at
March
2-2.
17th. Number 2, Final Fantasy 16 on June 22nd, and Diablo 4 with Halsey on June 8th or June 6th.
All set to start
I'm gonna
the
take
ninth
plenty
in
of
this
time
one.
as I can.
And now is the Mariners
But
DH,
those
Kyle
games are going to be
Lewis.
amazing. Having a lot of pep, popularity, drawing a lot of attention. And anything else that can it's all more something certified, something
There's a
awesome, something to really enjoy too. But I will say, guys,
Righty to the plate.
those are the games I probably will
Little
stand out
front
for
there
sure.
as he swings through it.
But the big question is Dead Space going to win Game of the Year? I don't think that's worth to talk about right now. I
And a
mean,
swing and a miss.
I would say it would have above 30%.
Came out of his mechanics there.
But
Typically
we're
likes
not
to shoot
at the
ball
game.
other
We're not
way.
at the other games
Time,
quite yet.
Little anxious.
I mean, we're still waiting to see when Assassin's Creed Mirage is coming out, or when I know you guys are waiting for Redfall and Starfield.
Suarez up to hit now.
So those games are going to be interesting. I mean, really good at his finest.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
As far as anything else goes, we've got. I think we're going to be reaching MLB 23 too, because that won't be out until depending whoever they bring as their baseball player for the cover. So I would like it for it. I would like for it to be Albert Pujols, Miguel Cabrera, or somebody that can really stand out between a baseball team. That's 1 ball and 2 strikes, guys. Junior Suarez is 1 for 3 on the replay. The guy's man will pitch to Suarez. That's going to be a foul on a slider.
Flew open a little bit with that
More
front
potential
shoulder,
and
slow his back
aggressive.
down just enough to make contact with
That's
that
man will
pitch
pitch to
to
Suarez.
keep that alive.
And that's going to be a fly ball to deep left field. Racing back, and looks like it was going to be gone, but he makes a terrific catch. That's Mark Conha, guys, to left field. Gets a pat on the back here in the stadium. He's like, nope. That's out number 2, partner.
Nice job right there. Great awareness.
Alright, guys, Yankees up 8-6 at the White Sox. But other than that, guys, we're going to have plenty of time to exercise it. If there's any other games I'll be buying, I'm going to take one game at a time. That's the pre-order for the PS5 only. Like anything else, to probably extend or upgrade. But we'll see what happens, though. Well, guys, that's a base hit to center. It's Kevin the Mariners.
So a great job there, stepping up to the challenge. That's about
It's not dancing in the dark either.
Got his stride and load out of the way early.
With no regrets or pretty much above average. Well, guys, new pitcher will be arriving already. Alright, guys, the next relief pitcher for the Mets will be Trevor Williams. He's making his 11th game appearance. He's had no wins, but 2 losses. With an average, guys, of 315. What I want at first, guys, 2 outs. Julio Rodriguez.
Now at the plate,
Let's pitch, guys, for Trevor to Rodriguez. The name Paz Samant Siri, make a left shout out. How you doing? Bam, 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 bam. Good to see you. About 386 miles in our followers. Well, guys, this one's going to be a fly out to center. Dominic Smith races it. He'll make the catch. He does quite well. And the side is retired. It's Solvar, making a left shout out, partner. How you doing? It's Igmix Vlog. How you doing? Oh, wait a minute. I think I got to as a mod. Never mind. You're one of our 386 mods. Good to see you. Well, guys, new pitcher for the Mariners will be Andres Munoz. 10th game appearance. We're going to have a 208. And here comes the man, guys, that has 9 homers and 22 RBIs. First baseman, Pete Alonso. Well, guys, Reds up 14-3 at the Pirates. Well, guys, Andres will pitch to Alonso. That's going to be a ball given into him. Astros up 6-5, guys, at the Nationals. We're going to make a love sound out, guys. Thank you so much. About 386 months in our followers. Let's stand side by side. Andres will pitch to Alonso. 1 strike and 1 ball, guys. It's White Sports Mark. It's a hold on and pretty much take a bit of a scoop. 2 balls and 1 strike, guys. It's White Sports' chance. I mean, usually it's a land of opportunity either. It stands around and takes it 1 step. Strike number 2, guys, for Alonso. I mean, somebody's looking to get something off the ground. Ophelia Bangs Vlog, thank you so much. How are you? About 386 miles in our followers. Well, guys, Alonso thought he had that one. He almost, most likely did. That would have been his best hit. There's Andres for pitch to Alonso. Swing and a miss. And that's the first out of the inning.
There's no shorting up with 2 strikes right there.
Well, I gotta say, guys, didn't like it. Move on to the next one. And that's the first out of the inning. You want to talk about having a 2-1 homer and try to strike out something? I don't think anything else should be pretty much handled likewise. Just to really keep it right in front and pretty much forward. Next batter, guys, is Sadie Davis. 1 for 3, guys. The first hit he's ever had is a single in the 7th inning. Really looking to really accomplish a little bit.
Half of inning number 9.
Give it a nice turn.
Face red
And
heart
pretty much
shape,
twist.
Face red heart shape. Face red heart
This
shape.
one, guys, is going to be a foul to right field. That'll be strike 1 with a ball to begin. Okay, guys, Princess Freya is a pretty good creator. She really is.
Right-hander deals.
I've known Freya for a while. Pretty much for a long time, too. I mean, she's been growing out my channel, same with you guys. About 386 mods and exciting followers to handle. Just to name a few. You guys already recall my highest stats? Since I've been on YouTube for over 6 years, and before on Twitter. My highest likes is 808. Views, guys, 1478. And mods, 386. That's a strikeout, guys, by J.D. Davis.
Face red heart shape.
And that's 2 outs now.
Heart shape.
2 outs to handle.
Heart shape.
If any monstrosity.
Face red heart shape. Face red heart
Well,
shape.
guys, next up is Eduardo Escobar.
Thumbs up.
Who knows what pitch to him.
On the ground, right side.
And that's going to be a ground ball to Bryant. There goes Escobar, guys. It says goodbye. And the inning is over.
Out number 3. Down in order, go to Mets.
Well, guys, right now we play in 9 innings.
Still tied at 2-2.
Matters, 2 runs, 8 hits, no errors. Mets, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. 2 apiece, guys. Game 2 at City Field.
Stepping in, J.P. Crawford.
Right on at second, guys. Nobody out. We come leading off, guys, for the Mariners will be J.P. Crawford.
And here
Williams will pitch to J.P. That's a foul on the 4th seamer now. He's up a strike his first hand. As far as what's going on today, there's really not much to really think. It's ground ball to left, guys. Goes to third, to first base to Alonso. And there you go, guys, the first out of the inning. But honestly, that's really not much going on for me today. So I'm off every Saturdays and Sundays. Give you guys baseball 2 hours plus every morning. Ahead of Lego Harry Potter as a backup for the weekends, too, so that's why something more soothing. Keeps it right on deck, too. So on base number 11, guys, but Julio Rodriguez become the Mariners now. Brought some spirit and something excellent. 1 ball and 1 strike, guys. Runner on at third with 1 out. So the plan today, guys, is well, my love and I and our first best man are looking to still have a late supper tonight. But I mean, my plan's gonna be out of pretty much out of this basketball thing on. I mean, she's gonna be leaving around 12:30. I mean, 12:30 this afternoon. I'll be back around 6. We're still having a place here in the United States. And I'll be in the state of Ohio, rather. So we're still gonna have supper tonight. And it's pretty much going to be the only time we'll have. And that's a line drive to left, guys. That's solved by Lindor. And he says, there you go, out number 2. Stand and deliver, people. In this home stadium. What do I want to do, guys, we're home. As for me, really not much. So as I get through 2 hours plus, guys, for baseball this morning, you guys will receive baseball tomorrow after this. I'm gonna get through live scores, and I mean that's why baseball is 2 hours plus, guys. Then sorry, I'll say it again, but everything else is remaining the same on the schedule. When guys Williams making this point work, he does. That's a strikeout, and the side is retired.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve.
That's nice. That's all well done, guys, by having a steal too. A good advantage to take it. Guys, we go to bottom of the 10th, tied at 2. Game 2 at City Field. We guys, bottom of the 10th, runner on the second, nobody out. Leading off for the Mets will be Dominic Smith. Here's hitless, guys. He's got 3 at bats. Winners will pitch to Smith. That's a strike to begin with. Thank you for standing by, SSC TV. Thank you for stopping in. How are you? Well, guys, my popularity has been pretty good. As I said, the last was part 1. You guys give it every Tuesday and Wednesdays for 95 plus. It's excellent. It's excellent. It's pretty awesome. Even though I have not seen The Last of Us on
The
HBO,
winning
but
run
I've
on
heard some pretty
second
good things
base.
about it.
And foul
And trust
off.
me, guys, I have. But I would like to go back to HBO again, but I may be considering bringing Disney Plus back
Next
when I
pitch is
have
downstairs.
when I've got the time or the chance to. So I'm thinking about it for sure. We got 2-2 count. Angeles will pitch Dominic Smith. He's all for 3 guys on the replay.
Swing
And that's a
miss
strikeout.
struck him out. And here in the
Smith
10th,
is out
the
on
leadoff
strikes.
man is out.
Typically,
By
that
Andrews.
high
I mean,
fastball,
Andrews.
if it's
That's the
close
first
to
down
the
of the
top
inning.
of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared
He did not
to
like it, guys,
that one
out of
just
his
had that little jump
at bat,
which
but
indicates there's a good spin
let's
rate
go
on
along
it,
with
and
it
it
and
didn't
not
decrease in
to the basket
velocity
if you're
as
playing
that hitter's
basketball.
internal clock would expect it to.
Alright,
and that's
guys,
why you see the swing and
against
miss.
Mark Conha.
And now Mark Canha.
And that's going to be a fly ball to deep left field. Racing back and
Hits the
it
fence.
bounces off the wall and a run will score, guys. Which means my
In
Mets are
comes
back
the
to winning.
run, and the Mets walk it off in extra
A game-winning double, guys. An RBI double to left field. And my Mets are back to the winning column.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make
Even though,
solid contact,
even though there's plenty
and
to
the
talk
winning
about,
run
guys,
comes
from
across
last
the score.
weekend.
Everyone going crazy.
The Mariners did win
Exciting
6-0,
finish to this game today.
while my Mets even the score. Now, that would have been a home run, guys, but that's an RBI double to left field. And my Mets are officially 21-19, which means pretty much my Mets and the Marlins are creeping up the Braves already. But once again, Pete Alonso has been the only one. 9 homers and 22 runs driven in. Knows how to rock and roll. But I think the other players needs to really add up a little extra, like Francisco Lindor, like Canha, and Eduardo Escobar too. But Eduardo Escobar, guys, has 717, with like 715. So as you guys can see, my Mets on the replay, well, officially 21-19, guys, when game 2, hometown of City Field, 3 runs to 2. We're going to simulate this, and then, before we get to live scores, guys, you guys will see me back here tomorrow after this, after I get the live scores and whatnot. But, 11 and our first baseman are still looking to have a business dinner by tonight after this gets back as we speak. So we're looking to have something to really take its toll and also take its path. If no one else can really consider like anything else should be. You guys will have baseball tomorrow morning, and then God of War Ragnarok Monday afterwards. I know we're probably going to go back to bowling on Tuesday, so I might not live stream on Tuesday, guys, after that, depending if my loved ones to have 2 hours with me. So I'm not 100% sure. But if you guys, since we're going to go back to our practices coming up after tomorrow and Monday, I probably should not live stream, guys, Tuesday night for the last spot 1 for 95 plus, but maybe Wednesday after tier practice of next week, rather. But it's a good thing we've done it back to back this week, so there's a possibility. There's a possibility that you guys will have a live stream Wednesday after work, so actually after field practice, rather. But so everything's considered. Everybody's on the same page with our 386 mods and our followers. This has to really take one step, though. So honestly, guys, it all depends. Give you guys info and alarmed and give anything awesome, short and sweet. So my Mets, guys, are officially 21-19. And same with the Marlins, too. So the first thing up for grabs, guys, for our receiving 2 hours plus for baseball, is the very first one you guys could really see. As first up today on the replay, the Giants beat the Cardinals 8-5, 2-2, 1-3, 3-2. Today, guys, on the replay, the San Francisco Giants got 14 hits. The Redbirds had 8 hits and 1 error. 1 error, guys, along with 22 hits in total. So the win today, guys, goes to the Giants, increasing to 20-19. Bulldozing the Cardinals, guys, to 23-16. If we got a good team And it's about winning instead of losing. You look at the Cardinals, you look at the Yankees, you look at other pretty good teams on the replay right now. Every weekend, guys, for 2 hours plus, every Saturdays and Sundays, rather, they can really get the job done with its offense and defense and pretty much their pitchers. So it's much more to really organize and take anything else up for grabs. As long as you have a fun game and not ruin anything either. Not doing absolutely nothing, but as long as it's not its brothers, its sisters, or cousins' former roommate. From a movie, guys, called Spaceballs, compared to Star Wars, with Mel Brooks and some cool actors too. I don't think James Earl Jones was in the movie. I mean, he only played as Vader. Between episode 4, 5, 6, it pretty much, it recently had almost a quarter part in episode 3 of Star Wars, guys, Revenge of the Sith. But after he lost to Obi-Wan, played by Ewan McGregor, and then we put him in as Padme. Those actors did incredibly good. They did excellent, guys, over the years. So, I know that director Rian Johnson still wants to focus on Star Wars, which he's going to get to that very soon. But we don't know we don't know, guys, what's up for grabs with him and Star Wars, but that remains to be seen, remains to be answered, or anything else worth being questioning. So we'll see. So the win today, guys, goes to the Giants, winning by 3 today, increasing to 20-19. As first up, guys, for the Giants, Peterson and Wade Jr. had a double today. I think a grand slam, guys, by Forrest with a homer and 4 runs driven in. Tony Lestelle, guys, had a 3-run shot to begin. Peterson, guys, and Mike Yastrzemski. I always have to jeopardize or hint something. Is Mike Yastrzemski the son, guys, of Carl Yastrzemski? I mean, you've got Mike, Carl, Mike. Those two have the same relative name. Actually, last name. Also, guys, Christian Slater had a stolen base. And losing in a gutsy call today, guys, with our awesome community on the replay altogether. Togetherness and amazingness and also greatness. With a lot of popularity in the air today. About 386 months, guys, and our exciting followers. Losing terrible, guys, on the replay for the 23-16 Redbirds, nicknamed the Cardinals, which is a different nickname between the standard and its backup one. As you guys can see, guys, Tommy Edman had a triple. Good hitter, guys, of Nolan Areno. Home run and 2 RBIs. So the stop by Corey Dickerson. Also, guys, 2 runs by Tommy Edman, too. Emmanuel Sosa had an error. Tommy Edman, guys, and Corey Dickerson had a stolen base. Well, guys, see if I can pronounce these first names. Anthony Desclafani was starting today, guys, for the 20-19 Giants. And for the Redbirds, Adam Wainwright. One of my guys went 10 hits, 3 strikeouts, 5 runs earned, with a 5.17 average. But he must only had 5 innings to work with. But the one that got the loss, guys, was Whitley. So that's a 1 and 2 for the loss for the 23-16 Cardinals. The other pitchers that came in was Cabrera, Nick Wingren, and Watford. Getting the win, guys, as a reliever, increasing 1 win and no loss, guys, was Duvall. For the 20-19 Giants. Anthony Desclafani, guys, pretty much did a good job, but I would say, guys, 9 times out of 10, the hits and the runs was probably the worst factor. I would say that, you guys can say that, I would say it as well. But, not much to really stand out for, it seems, but pretty much just something that's more heartwarming, heart-pounding, and, takes some good work as it is. To really bundle up and take it one step. So the win today, guys, goes to Duvall. As a good reliever, 1-0 today. Anthony Desclafani did average. Pretty much better than having just one taste or one sample. But it doesn't really take its path, guys. Desclafani went 7 hits, guys, and 6 strikeouts. 2 walks and 4 runs earned. With a painful average, guys, of 5.95. One for Duval guys for the 2019 Giants. It's Trevor Rogers, save number 8. Also, guys, it's an average record of 385 for the win. And trying to improve a little extra and a bit more to begin. Alright, guys, the Padres beat the first place Braves today, 11-2, guys, which means, since my Mets are 21-19 now, we got a chance. The Marlins are not going down without a fight either. So the Braves guys are still in first place by losing to the Padres 11-2. 1-5, 1-1, 1-1-1, 1-1. Today, guys, on the replay, the Padres had 12 hits and 1 error. The first place Atlanta Braves today, guys, altogether, only got 6 hits and 1 error. So with our 386 mods and our followers, the errors on the right is 2, and the hits is 18. So these two teams are good the way they are. Always has and always will be. As a Padres lineup, guys, with a nice win, improving to 23-17, crossing the first place Braves to 23-16. To a bubble bomb from a Mario game, one of the greatest franchises from Nintendo history. And also the same with pretty much doing also a movie. That's where we have the atmosphere, a lot of the experience, and that's where we have something to work out and organize between the awesomeness, guys, and the popularity. Everything else I could probably stand for the most. Anything else for change and development. So the win today, guys, goes to the Padres. Up to 23-17, guys, crossing the first place Braves to 23-16. Pretty much a good game, but not much to really result. First up, guys, for the Padres. Lucas and Profile, guys, had 2 doubles. Ken O'Farrell and Kim, guys, got 1 double. Mazzara, guys, recently had a grand slam, I think, with a homer and 4 runs driven in today. Lucas and Profile had 2 runs, along with Will Myers. Luke Voigt and Myers, guys, had a sacrifice fly also. Eric Hosmer, guys, he's a beast on the bat, but suffered an error. Still in first place, guys, on the replay. But my Mets have a bit of a chance, same with the Marlins, as far as we know today. I mean, right now we do. Nothing else to spoil or spill. Can be right on target and a nice opportunity the same way. But losing terribly, guys, on the replay. Still in first place for the 23-16 Braves. Manos, guys, had a run scored with Austin Riley. Ryan Herrera, guys, had a double play issued. Contreras had an error. Alright, guys, the perfect Yu Darvish was a starting pitcher for the 23-17 Padres, and for the Braves, guys, Kyle Toussaint. These guys drops the 4-2 on the replay, serving its terrible loss for the 23-16 first place Braves, but still in jeopardy on the standings. He went 4 hits, guys, 2 strikeouts, 5 walks, 6 runs earned, with a normal average, but not a good average. Average, guys, is 418. Those guys brought in Morton, Muller, and McHugh. Your Darvish, guys, improves to 5 wins and no losses. His 5 starts, guys, with the 23-17 Padres. Your Darvish is one of those. I mean, he's one of the nicest, most greatest pitchers when it comes to playing a baseball team. Kind of like Adam Wainwright with the Cardinals. Who else is there? Justin Verlander, and recently played for Detroit, but now plays for the Yankees. Pretty much the Giants, but Mike McCormick. I think there's this one YouTuber, guys, by the name of Cleveland Baseball Fan. He's honestly been doing the Mike McCormick San Francisco Giants replay. The pitcher, guys, is Mike McCormick. I was watching some of his videos, and I will say he pretty much does a good job on his replays. One of the season replays he did was hold on, let me try to look this up. He's been doing the Mike McCormick replay, He's good for what he does. He also has his songs he likes, number 3 and number 2. Let's name a few and have good instruction on it. What his channel is good. He's just concentrating on Mike McCormick of Stratomatic. And also, guys, Coach DK is going to get to 100 followers, I think, this week. And this is exactly what he's going to do. He's looking to challenge Sportsman Z into a Stratomatic baseball game on the live stream. But I think that would be cool and something to look at. I mean, he talked a little bit more about Sportsman Z, involving the history that he has with them, how he does Stratomatic and baseball projects the same way. But I mean, they're really nice people. The same with our Red Sox fan, Utah Mike. Utah Mike guys, Sports Time Machine, STM. He's been doing the dream season, guys, recently this week, involving football to begin with. Just to name a few, and exercise, it has a good difference. So you Davis, guys, improves the 5 wins and no losses, and also bracket for him with a nice win for one team, and that's a 23-17 Padres. He went 6 hits, guys, 5 strikeouts, 5 walks. Pretty much an average time for him, with 2 runs. Good average, guys, of 324. One is Stamen and Roz's good record overall, with a 23-17 Padres, with a 72 record. This is an interesting thing, but very thoughtful, and go ahead and generalize it the same way. Alright, guys, neat game on this next 2 teams. The Angels beat the Athletics 6-3, with 1 extra inning to touch base on. 2-1-3, 2-1. As you guys can see today on the replay, the Angels had 9 hits and 1 error, along with the Athletics guys with 6. This total between both teams is 15. So Angels guys stretch up with a nice win to the 26-15. Crossing the worst record, guys, to the Athletics, to 13-28. So the Angels are doing a nice job for them. They really are. I mean, you think about the win-loss record, 26-15, which is really impressive. My Mets are 21-19. We're tying with the Marlins for now. So everything is good to go and exercising it. Pretty much eliminate it. I mean, crucify it and not eliminate the other one. What's more standard, keeping anything moving. And do anything else that's more to perform really good. Or anything else that can really stand up and not eliminate everything else. But it's more to hold on to the least. It's usually whatever it could really stand for. As long as it's not a solid snake abbreviation between SN, AKE. I know what it stands for, but I probably won't not say the standing on it. So the win today, guys, goes to the Angels for a pretty red hot record, guys. Check it out, 26-15. And for the Angels today, for our awesome popular community, with our 386 mods, guys, and our followers. Trevor Duffy had a double with Mike Trout and Walsh. Mars, guys, had a two-run shot with 3 runs driven in by Walsh. Good way to start it out. Walsh had an error. And losing in a good game, but only had a couple runs to really take advantage. Probably summon, experience it, and probably take one step, probably not many. Just remember, guys, never give up, never surrender, stay awesome and creative, and more popular with entertainment. For losing terribly, guys, still having, I will say this next team has the worst record with the Pirates and not even almost, guys, to the Red Sox. Today, guys, losing. For the 13-28 Athletics today, we've gone Greg Lorenio, guys, had News had a double. Brown had a solo shot to begin with the same way. Alright, guys, Sandy Otani, the cover boy, the beast himself, the fine pitcher he really is, was a starter for the 26-15 Angels, guys, and also Frank Montez for the Athletics. My Tans guys went 4 hits, 3 strikeouts, 4 walks, 3 runs earned, with a mini average of 367. 367, guys, seems to be roughly okay. Seems to be okay as it is. Put a couple images there. That's between the comments. There we go. But Kevin Pruitt, guys, suffers a record of 1-2 for the 13-28 Athletics also. Doesn't need a motor, but has to really get to a right direction like any other pitcher should be handling. So Kevin Pruitt, guys, got the loss. Also brought in Selman and Puke. Sonny Otani, guys, pretty much did a fine job. But Hogger, guys, got the win for the 26-15 Angels. One thing I will say, guys, about Sonny Otani, he's a cover boy. He's kind of like Mark McGwire. Now recently used to play for the Oakland Athletics back then. That's really a name off the bat, if you will. But Sonny Otani, he's kind of, he's pretty much doing his own business when it comes to starting pitchers. It's like it's something anybody could want that's looking to achieve, and take anything else towards a good winning team. But Sonny Otani, guys, he can also play as batter the same way, like anybody else should. Back when Albert Pujols became a baseball Hall of Famer, his Cardinals team was winning, and he decided to be the relief pitcher for the Cardinals. And yeah, the Cardinals went on to win, guys, 11-3, probably 12-2. But I'm not sure who the team Albert Pujols and Yachty played against, but those two are in the Hall of Fame. They're really good players, and they've known each other for a long time, the same with the entire St. Louis team. A lot of experience, a lot of sportsmanship, and pretty much outstanding performances. I can make a team so awesome and so fantastic. So Sonny Otani, guys, with 7 innings of work, pretty much did good. With 5 hits, guys, 8 strikeouts, a walk, and 3 runs here today. With a good average, guys, of 249. Hager, guys, got the nice win for the 26-15 Red Hot Angels. And save number 13, guys, by Iglesias. Impressive win, guys, and a good, outstanding record as well. Awesome, guys, but keep it right on tabs. Alright. Well, guys, one run that's so far today, as the Tigers win a perfect game over the Orioles, 1-0. And on the replay, guys, the Baltimore Orioles, or OS perhaps, only got 5 hits. Also, guys, the Tigers had 4 only. So, guys, let's see, Best got his second win on the replay. Proves the 2 wins and no losses. Over Batista to 1-1. So the Tigers, guys, are officially 25-16. Also, dropping, guys, the Orioles to 14-26 now. And once again, guys, if we're only having the only one run, not only having one run, guys, but having the other team had no runs, to be honest, you pretty much have a perfect game. Which that's the best way to make a statement. Pretty much one team for you, and also for yourself too. Just to have something to redeem. But what I will say, guys, winning a perfect game, it's pretty much the best thing you can do. But as long as you've got plenty of hits to probably work with too. Not to have anything else complete or have a one collection to the other, but as long as you have a good team, that's all that matters. You take a nice advantage, you pretty much have a good look, and keep it right on tabs of what the other players on a team are doing. That's all you could probably do, and just try to stay aggressive, play your own game, and don't have your ass fall or fail. So losing today, guys, is the Orioles dropping to 14-26 with a perfect game win by the Tigers, proving to 25-16, which is really good. First up, guys, for the Orioles, Vavra ran for Sander in the 9th inning today. Reyes had a double. And Serenos had a stolen base along with Trevor McKenna, caught stealing the same way. And having a perfect game win, guys. Not enough to be said about this team, but a nice quality job to work with. And it was the Mike Judge, guys, from the comedy series Beavis and Butthead in return. Winning a perfect game today on the replay. Outstanding job overall. For the 25-16 to Tigers. 11 of you are big Tigers fans, by the way. Hill guys ran for Robbie Grossman in the ninth today. A double on a run score, guys, by Castro. Hit by pitch, guys, by Johnson Scope. He also had the same thing with a double play. Castro, guys, had a stolen base. And Hakeem Badu, or Jonathan Badu, caught stealing. So, guys, Kramer was the starting pitcher for the 14-26 O's. And for the score, guys, Tyler Skubal. Skubal, guys, went 4 hits, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks. Well, you guys can say 9 times out of 10 it's a normal average. But the average, guys, is 271. Vest gets his second win and no losses today. For the 25-16 Tigers, it's much more to translate and take anything else to exercise, play your own game. Like so, the other team does not get a rat's tail. Or tries to point out or tries to have anything going their way. I mean, your home team's way too. As long as you do very well for your team, make sure you're not out of the edge, or just try to take advantage as much as you can, and the best way to handle it. So nice one, guys, by Vest, increasing to 2-0 for the 25-16 Tigers. Batista, guys, suffers his very first loss today on the replay for the 14-26 O's. Kramer then average, especially if anything else is more to summon and take a nice look in the mirror. Nice look in the mirror, guys, just to really stand out tall and take anything else more fortunate and pretty much wishing upon a star, too. Like going to Disneyland, something romantic. So beloved, I will try to duplicate that pretty much down the road when we get married and have future engagement soon. Anything else will really take its toll, and pretty much good paths either way with our awesome popular community. So Kramer, guys, went 3 hits, 3 strikeouts, along with walks today. Terrible average for Kramer for the 14-26 O's with a 6.0 average. Batista, guys, gets the loss as well for the 14-26 O's in his first 40 games instead of 38 or 37 in total. Alright, also, guys, we've got our next one. Got the Blue Jays defending off the Rays by 1 run today. Blue Jays 4, Tampa Bay 3. 2-1-1, 2-1. On the replay, guys, both the Blue Jays and the Rays today both got 6 hits. The total of this one, 6 plus 6 equals 12 even. So, pretty much some good hitting. But the Blue Jays end up getting the nice win altogether. For our 386 months, guys, and our followers, the total hits is 12 even. So winning today, guys, between both teams, getting the rubber mats is the Blue Jays. The win today makes them 22-18, surpassing the Rays to 21-19. There's really something to really stand out for teams, probably have a lot of pretty much self-help, pretty much good control on the bat, and something that's more wise and warm. Pretty much take a lot of reaction, a lot of see how a team is really doing. Keep it right in front and not back and forth. But winning today, guys, goes to the Blue Jays today with an alright record of 22-18, dropping the Rays to 21-19. Still a young season, guys, in this first 40 games. Probably like 42 or like 39. So winning today, guys, first up for the Blue Jays. Salmon had a double. Christian Kirk had a solo shot. One score, guys, by Spaniel and Sacrifice Fly, along with Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Craig Mazzetti, guys, caught stealing and one stolen base, too. Pretty much for himself in return. And losing salary, guys, between a run or two, between a pet on the back, or pretty much anything on its own right. Pretty much on its, between beginning, middle, and also an ending of a chapter. Losing terrible, guys, in the bottom. On the replay today, guys, for our awesome community, for the 21 and 19 Tampa Rays. RAYS to begin with. Low, guys, had a solo start, along with Randy Arizona with a 2-run start. Alright, guys, Trevor Cookie was on the mound for the 22 and 18 Blue Jays, and Greg or Son Springs for the Rays. Rays, guys, swept some 5 wins and 3 losses. Got 5 hits, 2 strikeouts, 4 walks, along with runs too. With an AOK average, guys, of 319. And drops to 5 and 3, guys, in his 8 starts for the 21 and 19 Rays. So guys brought in Whistler, Thompson, and Anderson. 2 strikeouts, but it's not too bad. But Cookie, guys, was responsible for the win. Improves to 4 and 4 on the replay for the 22 and 18 Blue Jays. Cookie has pretty much a side story, but usually any pitcher can really do whatever he can. Even though I don't think a woman would play as a starting pitcher on the mound. But I mean, actually referees when it comes to wrestling, but as far as playing pretty much ice skating, could be either one or either or. Just to really handle anything with help and pretty much a lot of confidence and also encouragement. So, not too bad, guys. Just to really have a heavy result and pretty much good, looking good as anything else should be. So, Cookie, guys, wins that starting pitcher, proves to 4 and 4. To 22 and 18, guys, for the Blue Jays. 5 hits, guys, 6 strikeouts, along with 3 walks and 3 runs earned, with a 4.18 average. So, guys, brought in Richards for Manio, saved number 8 by Aaron Simba. Nice win, guys. Goes for the 22 and 18 Blue Jays. Talking about 2 good rivals battling it, but having a road team get a nice close victory. Alright, guys, next up. Remember, you guys recall what I told you. Now, my Mets are now 21 and 19, but note to self, the Marlins did the same thing. As the Marlins surpassed the Brewers today, 8-7, 2-2, 2-1, 2-3-1, 2. Today, guys, on the replay. The Brewers had 11 hits. Marlins had 9 hits and 3 errors. 3 errors on the right, guys, along with 20 altogether. So the win today, guys, goes to Miami Marlins, improving to 21 and 19. Driving the forklift to the Brewers to 20 and 20. But so both our teams, guys, are 21 and 19. See, what's of our teams once surpassed the first place Braves. With 8 suffered the loss today, guys, 11-2 this morning. So it's like grabbing a cup of coffee and probably not slip and slap, but it's why not pretty much have to be more scary either. So dropping today, guys, is the Brewers. Dropping at 20 and 20, guys, on the replay. Well, the Marlins take with my Mets to 21 and 19, pretty much overall. So losing today, guys, for the Brewers. The Vegas batted for Van Brosio in the 9th. Also, guys, Taylor had 2 doubles, 2 RBIs by Colin Wong and Taylor. Frank Tuttlewitz had a sacrifice fly. But today, guys, by Colin Wong. Double play yesterday by Anthony Renfro. Let me double check, guys. Yeah, guys, Cretini got the stolen base. I just had to think of the last name for a minute. How to spell it or begin it. So winning today, guys, with my Mets in second place. On the replay, guys, today, for the 21 and 19 Marlins, Garcia had a double, 2 homers and 3 runs driven in, guys, by Anthony Soler. Jacob Starks had a 3-run shot, and also, guys, 2 runs by Garcia with a nice double for him. Three sloppy errors, guys, by Cooper, Soler, and Anderson. Okay, guys, Alan Espy was on the mound for the 2020 Brewers, and the Marlins tied with my Mets as Luzardo. Luzardo, guys, went 4 innings. He had 7 hits, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, and 4 runs earned. We have a lot of pitches coming in. It's pretty much kind of like a wise choice, but above average choice to settle in. With an average, guys, of 423. Also, guys, brought in Hernandez, Bleer, first one guys by Pop for the 21-19 Marlins. Brought in Bender, Floro, and Bass. Bass, guys, got save number 2. So now Alan Espy, guys, got a little offhand in his performance today for the 2020 Brewers. But the one that's solved for the loss for him is Gonzalez as reliever. So after 2 losses now. But I'm not sure how many starts Espy's been made so far. I mean, usually does to keep count and probably have a settled mood for pretty much as a amount of time to begin. But I mean, you don't want to give up a whole lot of hits or runs. I mean, if you're doing that, then you're just allowing your team to get the win over the road team. But what we're going to do, guys, is play your own team. Stay aggressive, focus on winning instead of losing. But as I mentioned before, guys, I'll say it again. You win some, you lose some. But you live and fight another day. Just to have a better performance than your first one. And do as best you can while the other team is focusing on its own thing. So its own mojo and its own performance to really gather and take a lot of interesting stuff to handle. But as long as you're doing your own thing, that's what matters. That's what matters from time to time. But as long as you have one team that can do anything, but then the other one could do. So Espy, guys, pretty much an average. Gonzalez gets loss number 2 for the 20-20 Brewers. Espy, guys, went 7 hits, 5 innings pitched today. He had 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 6 runs earned, with an average of 639. Lost, guys, by Gonzalez and brought in Gott. 1 inning of work, guys, but putting an average, guys, of 105. So my Marlins, guys, are tied with my Mets with a winning record of 21-19. Let's see how that's going to go, guys, for tomorrow. Okay, guys, next up, the Red Machine Reds. And as you guys can see, the Reds destroyed the Pirates today, guys. Let's go with 14-3. 3-3, 1-2-4, 1, 1-1-1. So today, guys, overall, first up for the Red Machine, 19 hits, 1 error. The Pirates had 12 hits and 1 error. With our entire 386 miles an hour followers, 2 errors on the right, and a lot of hits, guys. What's at 31 instead of 29 or 27 today. So the Red Machine Reds, guys, improved to 18-22, dropping the worst record, probably the last place record, for the Pirates to 11-29. I'm pretty sure, guys, 11-29 as the worst record. I mean, almost compared to the Athletics or probably the other teams. I mean, I would say the Red Sox have been doing okay, but depending where other teams stand. Just really jeopardize the franchise as one whole team, between offense and defense, and as long as you don't have the pretty much the last place defense, between having an average record, average win-loss record, or trying to keep your pitchers and players lined up, between and pretty much a good lineup the same way at the same time, but as long as it has no secret, but more public or private. So winning today, guys, goes to the Red Machine Reds to 18-22 with a good win. As guys can see, Tommy Pham, Stevenson, Thury, and Farmer had a nice double today. Tommy Pham had a 2-run shot. Thury had a 3-run shot. Stevenson, guys, had 2 RBIs. 3 runs by Moustakas. First name is Mike. Cindy Oliver Jr. had 2. And with Garcia. 2 of the guys had a hit by Pitts. As the familiar saying, guys, when it comes to Major League Baseball, he hit them with the Pitts or just way outside. Sacrifice fly guys with Garcia and a bunt. Top of Fame guys had a double play. And Brandon Farmer had an error. Jose Aquinto. Jose. Jose Aquinto guys had a stolen base. Along with Sandy Alamaduga caught stealing. But a painful loss guys on the replay today. About 386 mods in total. 14 away guys for me. As a popular host Zach Dawson from Titanic. To 400 very shortly and also soon. Losing tailway guys on the replay. For the 11-29 Pirates. Sadly but dreadful. Double East guys by Park, Hayes and Henneman. Triple by Park. Craig or Trevor Marsnick guys had a home run. Hit by Pitts and an error. Hit by Pitts guys and a run scored by Swinski. Double play each by Park, Reynolds, and Tang. Ryan Vandermeer guys had an error. Marsnick caught stealing the same way. Alright guys, Ladulo was a starting pitcher for the 18-22 Reds, and Wilson for the Pirates. Wilson guys went 6 hits and 1 strikeout, 2 walks, 6 runs earned. With a .535 average, he salvaged the loss, dropped to 3-4 today, for the 11-29 worst record of the Pittsburgh Pirates. So guys brought in Banda, Peters, and Underwood Jr. But winning in a nice, pretty much an excellent fashion, goes to Ladulo. Proves the 2-4 guys on the replay. For the, let me double check. For the 18-22 Reds, the Reds are trying to get back to complete with what they're doing. That's exactly what any of them are trying to begin with. I got a text message back, guys, from my future fiance. Let me check this out. It's to play the Greatest Showman soundtrack. It's based on the circus. Well, the Greatest Showman is based on the circus when it comes to movies like that. You've got Batman and the Killing Joke with the late Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill, which those two did very well. They pretty much did. They pretty much did to begin with, and more to really have examination. But if we look at other circus movies, you've got Batman and the Killing Joke. You've got, I don't think I'm going to name a TV show, but I think it's one TV show that's pathetic when it comes to Disney or Cartoon Network rather. But I would say that show is probably not too much to really add, but more suitable towards the status and the program. So the Duel guys proves the 2 wins and 4 losses. Gets a good hand with the 18-22 Reds. He won 8 hits, guys, 6 strikeouts, 6 and 2 innings, which that's not too bad going forward. But in 2 walks, guys, and 2 runs earned, with an average of 5-0. This guy's brought in Frank Gutierrez and Sims. A hit, guys, and a strikeout. But a pretty good record, guys. Pretty good around the average of 128. Which is pretty good and much more smarter. Having a really blowout victory and a nice W to finish it. Alright guys, next up. Back to what I was saying about the Red Sox. The Red Sox beat the Rangers 4-0. 3-1. Today guys on the replay, the Ball Sox or the Sox had 10 hits and 1 error. Rangers had 6 hits. It really does more something comfortable and more heartwarming. But total hits guys is 16, but just 1 error. That's the finish it. So not the Ram Machine guys, but the Sox, with that nice win, improves to 13-26, which is above average to 375, maybe like, I don't know, probably 300. As they drop the Rangers to 14-25 now. They really do. So, it's good to say the Sox improved to 13-26. I would say both them, the Rangers, the Athletics, and pretty much one thing to the other team. The Pirates also have the worst records. But I will say the Red Sox, with this nice win, improves to 13-26 on the replay. As I started out today, guys, Travis Story had a home run and 4 runs driven in. So that's pretty much the only thing allowed with that win. Also, guys, Ryan Dalbeck got an error today. And having no runs to show for it. pretty much one thing to the next, pretty much back and forth, not even going crazy, but brilliant but lazy. Not even lonely either. Today, guys, on the replay for the 14 and 25 Rangers to handle. Okay, guys, the only thing that came out of it is a double play issued by Kyle Seager. Alright, guys, Trevor Hill was the starter today for the 13 and 26 Sox, and Kevin Allard for the Rangers. Kevin Allard, guys, drops a 2 and 5 on the replay. He had 6 hits, 3 strikeouts, a walk, and that's 3 runs earned today. With an easier average of 398, suffers it with the 14 and 25 Rangers. Also, guys, brought in Bush, Martin, and Richards. Hill, guys, was a solo man today. Posted 2 wins and 5 losses. So he decided to pretty much have an alright, okay performance for him, but good enough for the win. For the 13 and 26 Red Sox. So, guys, I obviously give a nickname for Boston, pretty much for baseball. I mean, there's 3 nicknames. You've got Red Sox, the Sox, and the Bo Sox. It's pronounced as B-O-S-O-X. As long as it's not pronouncing S-O-S. But as you guys can see today, Hill gets the win for the 13 and 26 Red Sox. Posted 2 and 5 in 7 starts. He won 6 hits, guys, 2 strikeouts, and 2 walks, with an average of 289. A blowout to so far, guys, but a good win to really start out and end it all together. Okay, guys, next up. My Mets will still be happy as well, as the Astros fend off the Nationals 6-5 today. 1-3-2, 1-1-3. Today, guys, both of these teams got 8 hits. Not much to reassert, but good way to have a hitting battle. Hitting battle, guys, just to really reassert it. By doing anything for a nice moment and highlight. The hits today, guys, for our awesome community is 16 as a good even number by having a string of a guitar. So the win today, guys, goes to the Houston Astros, jumping to 20 and 20. They're throwing the Nationals to 17 and 23. As long as there's not a king and a queen between a team that's losing. That's to really stand out in front and take anything else to probably work with and solidify its own legacy and identity. So winning today, guys, is the Astros jumping to 20 and 20, surpassing the Nationals today, guys, to 17 and 23 on the replay. As today, guys, it starts out. Jose Altuve had a 3-run shot. Pena had a 2 RBI. Michael Brantley and Altuve double play issued so far. Nice 3 stolen base, guys, by Siri. Gets it done for the 20 and 20 Astros, but 1 for Pena. So Wesley Tailway, guys, and the system failed to motivate it and have the upgrade to work with and not pretty much ponder or pretty much more common to solidify anything together and anything else to begin. On the replay today, guys, losing terribly. For the 17 and 23 Nationals, so guys to see Josh Bell batted for Thomas in the 9th inning together. Juan Soto had a solo shot, along with Adrian's with a 3-run shot. Ruiz had a double play. Thomas caught stealing the same way. Okay, guys, Jose Urquidy was the starter today for the 20 and 20 Astros. And for the Nats, guys, Sanchez. Sanchez went 5 hits, 3 strikeouts, along with walks. 4.15 average. But Coleman, guys, drops to 2 and 5 today for the 17 and 23 Nationals. Pretty much minimum average. Minimum of average ability or something. Doesn't really take anything in return and pretty much level with that. But the one that was responsible for the loss today, guys, is Philip Corbin. He drops to 2 and 5 with the 17 and 23 Nats. The guys brought in Sam Clay, Harris, and Ryan Finnegan. But the man that took the responsibility, improving the 4-2 guys for the 20 and 23, 20 and not 23 guys, but 20 and 20 Astros is Jose Urquidy. He's a fine pitcher, a fine starter. Knows how to when to get it done and how to take responsibility in its own hands. How to get the nice win. Pretty much not topping, but more to really hang tough and take anything in return. But a nice one, guys, overall. His first name, guys, is Jose. His last name is Urquidy. Not too bad for the team. So Urquidy, guys, gets a nice win for the 20 and 20 Astros. Proves the 4 wins and 2 losses. He got 6 innings of work, guys. 4 hits along with 4 strikeouts. 2 walks even with the runs. Minimum average, guys, is 298. Those guys brought in News, Montero, and a good save, guys, by Ryan Presley. A save number 9. Love posted number 9 to paste number 9 with Ozzy Osbourne. By calling your name instead of no one's running and hiding. And one plays to the other. Alright, guys, we're almost done. The Yankees beat the White Sox 8-6. 1-4, 2-1, 3-2-1. So today, guys, on the replay.
What do you all think about
What's up, sweetness? Make a love shout out. What do you all think about the DJ playing the Greatest Showman soundtrack for a homecoming game? I won't say, sweetness, it'll sound good, but I mean, we all know that the Greatest Showman is not on the voting list. Ever since you pretty much, I mean, even though you recall that we talked about Sailor Moon taking on Aladdin. So that does not remain to be seen or have anything else punchable between its popularity and its personality, but this will take a lot of action and take anything else in proportion. But on the replay, guys, the Yankees had 9 hits, White Sox had 11 and 1. Whatever, guys, on the right, and total hits today for 386 mods is pretty much a good total. Available total, guys, just the name and surround it. So, takes one step instead of a giant step, like it's roll. So, total hits, guys, is 20. So, winning in a nice fashion, the Yankees, guys, join and improve to 25 and 15, taking over the White Sox to 20 and 20. Doesn't need a motor, but much more to really, not much to travel, but level with it and surround it the same way. As long as it's not doing absolutely nothing to exercise it and prevent it. But no bad of a win, guys, just to really surround it and get a pin on the back for it. It really does, guys, and always will be. Much more soothing. And a lot of upgrade the same way. But winning today, guys, goes to the Yankees. Really solid team. The 25 and 15 on the replay. As Elvis Andrew, guys, had a double. Josh Donaldson had an awesome game. Had a home run and 5 runs driven in, which is impressive. As the rest of guys had a run scored. And a hit by pitch with Torres. So Miguel had a stolen sacrifice fly. Let's see, abbreviation, guys, is SF. Aaron Hicks had a bunt. Double play issue, guys, by Anthony Rizzo. Anthony Rizzo, guys, got a double play. Keno Falefa got a stolen base. So losing terrible, guys, on the other side of things. On both sides of the coin. Instead of anything else, back and forth, pretty much sort to the back and sort to the front. This really take its toll, or its path. Losing today, guys, to go an even departure. So far, guys, on the replay for the 20 and 20 White Sox, excuse me. Angle, guys, ran for Greg Vaughn in the 8th. Yohan Mikata had a 3-1 start, along with AJ Pollock, guys, with 2 RBIs. It's not so bad. Ben Seats had an error, along with Robert with a stolen base the same way. Okay, guys, Luis Trevino was a starter for the 25 and 15 Yanks. And Johnny Cueto, guys, good star for the White Sox. Johnny Cueto, guys, went 4 innings pitched, 6 hits, guys, 4 strikeouts, a walk, and 5 runs earned terribly. With an average, guys, of 410. First loss goes to Lopez for the 20 and 20 White Sox. terribly as a reliever. Also guys brought in Crick and Ruiz. Savino pretty much did an alright job. But German guys got his first win, top of his first loss for the 25 and 15 Yanks. Well, the Yankees are a pretty good team. I mean, you look at the nice record they have on the replay guys every Saturdays and Sundays. They're 25 and 15 with our awesome community, and I mean that stands out the most between other good teams right now. For every Saturdays and Sundays, 2 hours plus. But it had something to really flex right in. Have a good clap on, pretty much a good clap the same way at the same time. And I mean, if we look at a standard team like them, it's much more to have more happiness instead of dropping below. So dropping below anything else to pretty much to take right off the bat by having one step, will pretty much feel happy and feel amazing. For something to really instruct and just to have anything else in return. So Savino guys did alright. Goodman got his first win as a reliever for the 25 and 15 Yanks. Savino guys had 8 hits, 4 strikeouts only, with a walk and 5 runs earned. With an average guys of 513, were guys by German. Save number 15 guys by Holmes. He's been having a good save record. He's got 15 saves, guys, with an average of 188. Well, that's pretty good. Better than the other one, honestly. But pretty much all favorness and out of loving, caring, and supportiveness with our awesome community, all in one group at a time. Okay, guys, next up. Next up, guys, is the Guardians beat the Twins today, 9-3, 5-3-1, 1-2. Today, guys, on the replay, the Guardians had 9 hits, Twins had 5 and 1. One error, guys, on the right, and the hits is only 14 instead of playing Blacksack guys to make it 21. But the hits have pretty much have done it right there. So the hits, guys, is 14, about 386 miles and our followers, along with just 1 error. So improving a little bit, guys. The Guardians jumped to 18 and 22, upsetting the Twins to 24 and 16. Easier said than done, guys, but fun while it lasted. So on the replay today, guys, the Guardians jumped to 18 and 22, upsetting the Twins to 24 and 16. Well, the Twins do have a good record too. But one team with pretty much a road team is trying to get back to the balance of things. I mean, that's the best way to do it, as long as you're not losing too much. That's all you got to do. Let's play as a good team, and not have anything else to take out of sorts. But do the best you can, and do your part, like anything. So guys, first off for the Guardians, Ramirez had a double. Reyes guys had 2 homers and 7 RBIs. He did so well today. Miller guys had a solo shot too. 12 guys had a stolen base the same way. And having an upset, but throwing their helmets on the ground a little bit. Not much more to really take its toll, or pretty much back on the front, or left to right. Losing terrible, guys, on the replay so far. For the next one, guys, for the 24 and 16 Twins. You guys can see Arraez had a 2-1 shot. Sanchez solo shot. Not too bad. Byron Buxton had an error today. Plexio Polanco, I think. Actually, no, Trevor Polanco or something, or Tim, got a stolen base to begin. Okay, guys, Dan Plesac was the starter for the 18 and 22 Guardians, and Max Bundy for the Twins. Max Bundy, guys, swaps to 1 and 3. He got 4 hits, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, 3 runs earned together. With an average, guys, of 391. Also, guys, put in Arthur, Static, Pagden, and Ryan Thornburg. But the man that has good wins overall is Sam Plesac. He's got his 4th win, guys, for the 18 and 22 Guardians. More suitable, more entertaining, responsibly, and Now please, guys, he's a good nice guy too. He knows how to pitch when he wants to, if any team wants to start him. But pretty much does a good job keeping him right in front and not backward or just trying to do anything else that can help a team out. Help one team at a time, guys, out of 30. But NFL has 32. No more than that. So down plays the guys gets his 4th win for the 18 and 22 Guardians. That was his first loss. He had an alright start. Guys, but a little bit to start something normal and neutral. He had 8 innings of work, guys. 5 hits, 4 strikeouts, 3 runs earned. Good average, guys, of 283. And also, guys, brought in one De Los Santos, a walk and 2 strikeouts, with a happy average of 139. So it's forward, guys, instead of backward or front or having a memory or a flashback in between it. Okay, guys, next up. The Cubbies beat the D-backs today, 2-1. 1-1-1. So far, guys, on the replay, the Cubs had 8 hits, D-backs had 7 and 1. 1 error, guys, on the right, and the hits column today, guys, for our awesome community is not 16, but 15 overall. So winning today, guys, goes to the Chicago Cubs. Jumping to 23 and 15, which is really good. Jumping head over heels to the D-backs, guys, to 18 and 22. So other than that, yeah, not too bad. Said and done, guys, but closer, but not a lot of scoring the tumble. So winning today, guys, goes to the Chicago Cubs to 23 and 15. First up, guys, on the replay. Several Madrigal, guys, had a double with Kikuchi Suzuki, Ortega, and Honea. Runs scored these guys by Madrigal and Ortega for the 23 and 15 Cubs. Now it's all by getting the win. Ortega, guys, had a stolen base. SB, rather. Chris and Villa caught stealing. And listen to me, guys. Some been down a little bit between place to place, location to location. Today, guys, on the replay for our awesome popular community. Listen today, guys, for the 18 and 22 D-backs, responsibly. Ryan Vorso, guys, batted for Loophole in the 8th. McCarthy ran for Ryan Beer today in the 8th as well. Marte had a double, guys, along with Josh Loophole with solo shot. Reyes and Rojas and Beer had a hit by pitch issued. Josh Loophole also, it's either Josh or John, not sure. Also got an error. Prodamo, guys, had a stolen base. Okay, guys, Wayne Miley was a starter today for the good team like the 23 and 15 Cubs and Martin for the D-backs. One guys went 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, long with runs too, with an average of 350, which seems to be alright. He's off to 2 and 4 guys with the 18 and 22 Diamondbacks. Brought in Ian Kennedy and Wendelken. I want to say, guys, Kennedy's record is pretty good, and the average is 48 instead of 50 or 60 with that kind of promotion. But a pretty good average, more impressive than the other one. Where Miley, guys, got the nice win, jumping in high gear to 5 wins and 3 losses, which is very excellent. Pretty much not a total with, guys, but not pretty much all about nerves. Got a nice win. The fans probably do not like it. I don't think any other home team, or pretty much any advantage point, would have any problems or concerns of having a road team win. But Wade Murray, guys, knew what he was up against. He got the win. He proves his 5 wins and 3 losses for the 23 and 15 Cubs. Easier said than done, guys, but not to be a sore or get upset or a little under average with yourself. But as long as you know what you're doing, by getting the win, and you know what you're doing, and that's the important thing. Important thing, guys, and the good thing better than the terrible thing. So today, guys, he went 6 hits, 2 strikeouts, a walk, and a run, with an average, guys, of 304. Not much of a sin, but it was easier said than done, as always. The guys brought in David Gibbons, Robertson, save number 14 by Martin. Really good average, guys, of 69. Not 70, guys, but 69 by 1 or 2 points. Not a lot of scoring, guys, but a good effort win and partnership. Okay, guys, final two. Not only the Tigers got a perfect game today, but also the Rockies. As the Rockies fend off the Royals today, 1-0. Both teams had 5 hits, guys, but the Rockies, 9 times out of 10, just got 1 error by having a mistake or mishaps. And it did too, I'm telling you guys. It did not between one damn thing to the other, or not anything else responsive. So yeah, guys, one run got the opportunity today. 5 hits, guys, each is 10, and 1 error. So trying to duplicate a little bit, instead of above average, but taking notice. The Rockies, guys, improved to 18-21 with the victory over the Royals to 19-19. I mean, the Royals also they recently had some pretty good players, too. We got George Brett, Hal McRae. Pete Rose never played for KC. That's why he became more of a Phillies and the Reds type of person. So, yeah, not too bad, though. So, winning today, guys, goes to the Rockies with 18-21. Pretty much an alright record. Swapping over ease. Over the Royals, guys, to 19-19 today. First up, guys, losing today. First up for the Royals. You've got what do you call it? Andrew Bernardini, batted for Quinn, guys, in the 8th. Gallagher batted for Santana in the 8th as well. And Garcia ran for Bernardini in the 8th. Actually, Garcia did it. Well, guys, that's a double ace by Witt Jr. and Mondesi. Double play answer, guys, by Lopez, Perez, and Ryan Dozer. Caught steal, guys, also by Ryan Dozer. So winning in a perfect game. Now, much to be said about this one. But getting a nice win today on the replay. Today, guys, with the win. Next one up, guys, for the 18-21 Rockies. Danzig, guys, had a double with CJ Cron, double for Chris Bryant, and a run scored too, which is really good. Rogers, guys, had an error. Okay, guys, Brad Singer was the starting pitcher for the 19-19 Royals, and for the Rockies, guys, Trevor Call. Proves the 5 wins and 1 loss, guys. Very amazing for the 18-21 Rockies. He got 5 hits, guys, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks. Good average, guys, of 212. But Brad Singer drops 3-3 in his performance. Not so good, guys, with the 19-19 KC Royals. Not entertaining, but it's all about nerves. They don't like it. So it's like, I mean, starting pitchers usually have good performances, bad performances, whatever is more included in the test. 9 times out of 10, guys, if people like winning, that's the best way to handle it right there. Instead of nothing else really complaining or try to, all you gotta do, guys, is give it your best shot. So Brad Singer, guys, drops to 3 wins and 3 losses today on the replay for the 19-19 Royals. That's to name a few. He went 2 hits, guys, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, and 1 run today, with an alright average of 313. Those guys brought in Pregaps and Ryan Stallman. Now the second perfect game, guys, with a nice win. Not one team, guys, are already 2 for the most part. Okay, guys, last one. The Phillies beat the Dodgers 11 runs to 3. 1, 2, 3, 5, and 3. On the replay today, guys, the Fighting Phillies had 12 hits. Dodgers had 6. That's about anything up, guys. The total hits today, without awesome community, is 18. So winning today, guys, goes to the Fighting Phillies to, hold on, let me double check how we're doing. So the win today, guys, goes to the Phillies, jumping up to 18-22, jeopardizing the Dodgers to 24-15. So winning today, guys, goes to the Phillies, up to 18-22 on the replay. So first up, guys, winning so nice JT Realmuto, guys, had a double with Camargo and Ryan Verling. Triple for Verling as well for the 18 and 22 Phillies. Bryce Harper, guys, really good hitter. He got 2 homers and 3 RBIs. 3-run scoring, guys, with a homer is Kyle Schwarber. JT Realmuto had a solo shot. Ryan Verling, guys, had 2 runs. Munoz, guys, had a bunt. Kyle Schwarber caught stealing, but not enough speed just to really steal anything. So Lewis and Taylor, guys, on the replay. So has a good average record. 1-loss record indeed. To really ponder, take a lot of pretty much good help between friends and also players, views and beliefs, and take anything else out of commission. Like anything else, rather. But Lewis and Taylor, guys, on the replay. Last but not least, guys, is for the 24 and 15 Dodgers. Let's check it out real quick. Cody Bellew, guys, had a solo shot. Well, run score, guys, by Trey Turner and Smith. Hit by Pitts by Muncy. Okay, guys, Kyle Gibson was the starter for the 18 and 22 Phillies, and Gosselin for the Dodgers. Last week, guys, swaps to 4 wins and 3 losses on the replay for the 24 and 15 Dodgers. He got 5 hits, guys, a strikeout, 2 walks, and 5 runs earned. An aggressive record, guys, of 342. Brought in Price, Cabral, and Bickford. Increasing a little bit of that record. It goes to Gibson, guys. He got a second win, top of his 5 losses, which makes it start number 7 for the 18 and 22 Phillies. And just to make it quick and short and sweet, guys, Gibson went 3 hits, 4 strikeouts, too many walks. He had only 8 walks, which I don't think a starting pitcher has given up that much. Honestly, guys, no. I mean, I would say the answer is no, because a starting pitcher usually gives up too many runs instead of combining with hits, instead of walks. Whatever is more to the contribution, this needs to be sorted out and probably work out together for it. But I don't know. But easier said than done, guys, with the win all set and a lot of preparation. So, alright, guys, my Mets are officially 21 and 19 for now. As we will be back tomorrow morning, guys, same time, same channel. See if my Mets can even it up with the Marlins and see what happens from there. As my Mets, guys, win this thing 3-2. Game 2 at our home stadium, Citi Field. So my Mets, guys, have one more game hosting the Mariners. It's going to be my starting pitcher, Max Scherzer. 5 wins and no losses. I'm looking to keep that record alive for him. And so he'll be taking on, for us guys, taking on Logan Gilbert. And then it's going to be a 4-game series next weekend for my Mets. Taking on the St. Louis Cardinals of a 4-game series at Citi Field for us. It's going to be Chris Bassett, guys, taking on Zach Flattery. Jordan Hicks taking on my pitcher, Carlos Carrasco. Tom McGill versus unbeaten Miles Michaelis. And my main guys, David Peterson versus Adam Wainwright. So, guys, that's going to do it for me this morning. You guys get 2 hours plus for baseball every Saturdays and Sundays. Every morning, guys. That's to check out our popularity and our entire 386 mods and our followers. Next stream, guys, well, it's going to be tomorrow morning, tomorrow Sunday. Guys, we have 2 hours plus once again. The 2 hours plus is not going to change anything, but that's how long we do baseball for. And then you guys will have God of War Ragnarok Monday after work. I won't be live streaming Tuesday night, guys. If I had to guess, after bowling, no. I don't think so. But I'm hoping to maybe do 95 plus, guys, on The Last of Us Part 1 on Wednesday after cheer practice. But we haven't got our butts back to cheer practice ever since the stupid winter storm hit this week. So we're probably going to jump back into high gear for that. and also anything else with pretty much anything else standard and pretty much be fine as it is. But we keep you guys infoed and posted with our awesome public community. Guys, my miles are 386. I'm hoping to have a bit more of an increase probably soon or later or pretty much normal. If you guys want to catch more in baseball, every 2 hours plus, every Saturdays and Sundays, guys, for our awesome community, you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. The awesome and creative, and analysis power. And also, guys, Zach Dawson is the most popular name of all time, only from Titanic. Me, guys, your one and only popular host, Zach Dawson, all together in one place, for our 386 months and our exciting followers to begin. But anything else that goes with it, guys? Anytime we manage to meet new community members, new companions, guys, for our 386 mods and our followers, all we gotta do, guys, is share and follow and share on our social media apps on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. It's been over 4 years I've been on Twitter, guys. It'll be 5 years coming up in July, and my highest to date is 7 years on YouTube. Also, guys, my love and I, 2,043 days. But you guys, if you guys really have an account on Twitter, you guys can follow me and share me out on Twitter by informing your name and how long you've been active on Twitter the same way. Never give up, never surrender. Stay awesome and creative and more entertaining. Like anything else with our awesome community. You guys have an account also on Instagram. You guys can check out Kevin, guys, over 5 years plus, over 2 years on this very backup account. Kevin's awesome, guys. I love this guy. He's very loving, caring, talented, and very personified too. Going to follow on social media on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. And if you guys want some personal stuff, he can help you out with that too. With likes, support, comments, views, and popularity. Actually, watch hours. You guys really need over 4,000 watch hours and over 1K followers. Everybody's looking to help somebody, guys. I mean, somebody really has to help somebody. That's to really get to where they're at. And that's to really disguise and really have a pretty good handful as it is. But as long as what we're doing, guys, it's more awesome, more popular, more great, and take an opportunity for a change. But on the guys, if we want 2 more extra, Kevin's awesome. He's very loving, caring. He's awesome, very loving, caring, and supportive. It's one of our 386 mods to go with it the same way. But if you guys need 2 more extras like popularity and help, Kevin, guys, is on 24/7. My second row is Hana, and also, guys, who else? Sorty's Adventures. And the Marvelous Creator, guys, Running Egg, above 24/7. Same way at the same time. But just remember, guys, as always, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative, and analysis power. I will see you guys back here tomorrow morning, tomorrow Sunday. See if my Mets can catch up to first place Braves. I think we are tied, guys, with the Marlins, 20 of our replay records of 21 wins and 19 losses. But anything can happen, guys, with baseball. So, but the good thing is, Peter Alonso now has 9 homers and 22 RBIs, which that is really good. We'll see how much we can really keep up in the upcoming weekends. But me, guys, finding a job soon and have GameStop figured out between my 3 pre-orders and anything else, so on and so forth. Between Amazon, Alumni Future, and Google Play the same way. The most very important to guys, for our 386 mods and our followers, is we watch videos in full, like, support, and comment, guys. Share and follow me, Zach Dawson. Your most favorite, loving, caring, supportive, popular creator. Only from Titanic, guys. And also combined with that is our social media apps. That's Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. Shoutouts are always the best thing to have. And you guys can also vote on Land at 38. And Sailor Moon's trying to be a threat the same way. You guys have a good weekend. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Same time, same channel. Baseball, guys, is 2 hours plus every weekend. We're not changing anything on the format or on the schedule. Not anything else to prevent. But also, guys, God of War Ragnarok will be Monday after work. Same time, same channel. You guys have a wonderful day. I will see you guys tomorrow morning, same time, same channel, with our awesome community. The total, guys, is 386 mods and our exciting followers as well. But on that, guys, be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. Stay awesome and entertain, guys, and more creative. Never give up, never surrender. That's the awesome, popular, and the studio one part, guys, that makes you happy and not make anybody upsetting or above average. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, guys. Tomorrow's Sunday. 2 hours plus for baseball. Same time, same channel. So stay awesome, guys, and more creative. Until then, guys, stay loving, caring, and supportive. And I will see you guys